Hey guys, happy Friday. Y'all pulled up and been pulling up early. Y'all beat Psalm up in here. Unless I'm not looking at it right on the posties. Hey Carbon. Hey Brian Bridges. How are you? Miss Felicia. Who else do I see? Nancy B, the scratcher. Hey there. Yaya. Hey Yaya. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Happy Friday. How is everyone this Friday? Y'all, this was the longest short week for me. The longest short week for me. I worked 3 days this week, but I was off for 4 days. And if you know anything about taking time off from work, when you go back, there's more to be done, especially when you're in management. So it was a long, short week. Hey, TT. So how's everybody doing on this Friday, y'all? We're gonna be getting into some conversation. Hey Willie, Sir Just Jam. How are you? Y'all know I gotta go. And TT, before you ask, yes, I did. Mm-hmm. I did. I already know what you're gonna ask, and the answer is yes. Um, I'm going to share it. Guys, I'm sorry. That's what I'm looking down at my phone so I can go and share the live. Because sometimes YouTube be tripping on the notifications. Hey, AK, how you doing? Happy Friday. I was just about to text you for information about this. You don't know what I'm going to talk about. What information? Hmm? I don't know. I was in them. um, Hold on, y'all. All right. And if y'all don't mind sharing the live, please do. Don't forget to like the live. And remember that you can drop your link to your channel by typing in Frugal, Frugal. It is not case sensitive. So, however you type it, it will drop your channel link. So, how's everybody doing today? Hey, how's everybody? Yeah, I'm trying to read the chat and look at the same time. I did not see Mike come in, but hey, Mike. That's why I be trying to look because I be seeing y'all talking to each other and I don't even see the person. I still don't see Mike. Hmm. Thank you, Miss Felicia. How you been? We'll talk later. Listen, it's been quiet on the home front. Hey, Carbon. How you doing, sis? Hey there. Y'all, the what? I guess Mike was here. I didn't see him. Okay. I don't see him yet. I haven't seen Mike all day, actually. To be honest, TT. Um, African Dreamer was live for like 4.5 hours, and Mike wasn't anywhere in the building, which is not like him. So he must have stuff going on today. They changed your sir. You gonna have to text me about login stuff. Y'all, New Day Entertainment is my cousin. Talk about something they done changed my Peacock subscription. They didn't change it. Actually, it's a long short story to that, actually, and I'll share it. And TT actually halfway knows about it. I don't know if I went into the details of it. But I got a text from Discover on Tuesday morning, I think it was, saying that my card may have been hacked. A payment of this certain amount was trying to go through my account. If it wasn't me, to give them a call. And they also emailed me. So I'm looking at the amount and it just don't, I'm not, I don't, the amount ain't jiving for me. So I called them and I was like, it must have been hacked because I don't recognize this amount. And so I canceled the card, actually. And then after that, I was like, wait a minute. I link a lot of my subscriptions to my Prime, and they all charge to my Discover. So I went on Prime and I'm looking. I'm like, well, I don't. I see all the ones I'm familiar with coming out, and then I see Peacock and it has an error thing, where it's basically saying that they had trouble getting the funds, and I was like, oh, it was legit. Too bad I already canceled the card. Sir, but why are you at home trying to watch the Peacock? What you watching on Peacock? I don't even watch it. That's why I let it go. I was like, I don't even be watching Peacock. I got it. I think your cousin wanted it for football or something, football season. Long story short, this is how family act, which is what is horrible. My daughter is worse than him. If I cut off one of my apps, because y'all know, don't play. When you got apps, there's other people signing into them, most of us. And my daughter has called me before, like, why such and such app ain't working? Girl, get it yourself. You got a whole job. She works in the hospital, and I don't mean just like regular. She's a lab. What does she do? Lab tech. I'm so done with you, AK. I am so done with you. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Leslie. What up, Ray? How are you? Happy Friday. I'm over here breaking hearts because I had an app shut off, and now my cousin can't watch whatever show he was watching on there. What the heck was you watching on there? I need to know that. You can text it if you don't want to see on. I know it ain't nothing. It ain't. It's because they don't show nothing like that to me. I need to know what you was watching that you're invested in on Peacock. I also found when I was doing this research that I have TT. What is? I think it was an app you told me about, and I got it. What was the app we was watching The Walking Dead on? I think I still have it and did not know that I still had it. Is it Discovery? Y'all, that one flew under the radar. I ain't watched that app and who knows how long. Didn't know I had it. Let's just say that. Didn't know I had it. Suits. Oh, never watched it. Isn't that on HBO? If it is, let me know and text me because I have that. And I won't get rid of that one because I do watch stuff on there. AMC. Maybe it's AMC that I still have and didn't know. Hey, Martika. How are you? Happy Friday. So, y'all, one thing I didn't do um, is pin the link. Not sure. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Because we're gonna be talking about some gardening stuff. Y'all know it's gardening season. And I'm finally able to put stuff outside. Although it did get a slight freeze yesterday, which irritated my soul. Because I was like, am I gonna lose all the stuff I done put outside? I had put peppers and tomatoes and stuff already out there. And so I was worried that they were gonna get froze. Uh-oh, not what I meant to do. Um Pin. Okay. So I got it pinned. So luckily, because I even put my water, hey lashes, I even put my watermelon out, cucumbers, squash. I put a lot of stuff out. And so I was like, how on May 18th, it was actually the night of the 17th, would it get that cold? Like, why? Let it be spring, please. So luckily, I do have a little yellowing out there, but I think everything is going to make it and be okay. I did two shorts today. I have blueberries galore on one of my plants. My other plant did not get any flowering or any buds or any little blueberries. And then I have strawberries, and it's flowering quite a bit. Um, but I have strawberries. So that's awesome. I have like about three of them that's almost ready. Hey Mona, how you doing? Happy Friday. So y'all, the reason I wanted to have this chat today is because I am growing some things that I have not grown in the past. So I want to make sure I'm doing what I can for those plants. So I'm looking for some help. So I'm growing sorrel. And Miss Felicia, I know you've grown sorrel before, so you might be able to help. Lashes might have grown sorrel. Rambo might have grown sorrel. Hey Rambo, how you doing? Happy Friday. So my question in regards to the sorrel, actually in regards to all the things, but we'll start with the sorrel. What does it like to get fertilized wise? So is it nitrogen? Is it potassium? Is it calcium? Is it all of them? What? How do you fertilize your sorrel plants? What up, Jay? Y'all, have y'all seen? First of all, be answering yours dyed lashes. I have three of them. They're all doing okay. So I just want to keep them doing okay. You don't fertilize nothing? That must be that good southern soil. I think I have to do a little fertilization. Jay might know this too, because he might. I don't know if he grows soil, but let me tell y'all, Jay over there growing some of the best oranges, lemons. He's already getting on the dragon fruit trees. Are y'all following Jay? Remember, y'all can drop Frugal in the chat to drop your channel link. Please do so. Y'all know, y'all should be following anybody that's in here. Be following. Be following. Hey, Miss Felicia.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. Ah,
So,
that's
yeah.
not really true that I
Okay.
don't fertilize anything, but for the most part, I put in slow release balance fertilizer, like, 888 10 10 10 444, whatever it is, just
Okay.
a general fertilizer in my bed. If I'm growing in a bed, in my soil, I'll mix it in with the soil when I
In the
mix up the
beginning.
soil in the beginning, and I'm done. The only thing I'll give my plants after that is super juice, or I call it liquid stench, which is just, throw stuff in a bucket of water, and as it rots down, I'll water it with that. But that's because I'm a lazy gardener.
Yeah. I figured, see, Rambo said he does hasn't grown in the UK, but back home, he just used rainwater, which I could do that. I don't have chicken poop though.
But you
Um,
got everything else. All the stuff that you got, that's a balanced fertilizer. You don't really want, for the most part,
bro.
hey, broke. For the most part, um, I say use a balanced fertilizer unless you know you have an imbalance in your soil.
I don't think I have an imbalance. I just
Right.
want to. I want to make. I what it is I'm preemptively trying to guarantee I get sorrel
Right.
and moringa.
The sorrel is the fruiting body. So when you're growing leaf vegetables, and a lot of people add nitrogen, like 511, or those heavy nitrogen fertilizers.
And that's what
For
I was wondering if that was necessary or if it needs to be in.
No, because
Okay.
that's for foliage. That's really for foliage,
Rambo said the same thing.
right?
Okay.
Let's use
Thank
a
you.
balanced fertilizer, whatever one you want to use. There are
Hmm.
some organic ones on the market. I don't worry about it. I use
Hmm.
what I have. I haven't bought fertilizer in over 20 years, but I got fertilizer. because I
Yeah.
don't use a lot. I use a little bit. When I do my soil, I mix some in. At that point, I don't worry about it. I use the same fertilizer for everything, just a
What up,
balance. I don't
David?
know, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's an 888 or 10 10 10 or something like that.
Okay. Hey, she is sunshine. Hey, lazy gardener and future farmers. He is so, you know who said it. I didn't even have to put it up on the screen.
Hey, David. But yeah, ask David what he does because I don't know. With my sorrel, that's one that I grow in the ground. I don't even put so then when I get ready to plant it, like I said, I turn the soil with the shovel. I just turn the soil sometimes with the shovel. I mix in whatever.
During the growing process or before?
I, no, before I put it in the ground, like I
Oh,
will start it in a cup or whatever.
okay.
Before I get it, put it in the ground, I will turn the soil. I'll sprinkle some fertilizer over it. I'll put some compost in there. I'm pointing to my compost bin, like y'all know where that is. I put some
Mm-hmm.
compost in there. If the soil over on that side of the house is good, so I don't have to add anything else to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just mix that soil up, down a good what's that foot and a
Mm-hmm.
half with the
Mm-hmm.
shovel. I just use a shovel, and then I plant it in there, and I walk away from it. I don't do nothing else to it.
Okay.
Except
Now I
water it when it doesn't rain. If it doesn't rain for a week, I'll water it or
okay.
two.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
Yeah.
Um, I'm growing them in buckets. So the 5 gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Um,
And you
I
got a good
just
soil mix in there. Did you put some fertilizer in your soil when you mixed it?
Mhm.
Well, growing in containers is different
I know.
because when you water, unless do you have like saucers and whatever under your containers?
No, because I didn't think sorrel like you to hold water to it.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Unless you have saucers and stuff into it, when it rains and when you water it, your nutrients are going out of it.
Right.
And so for those, um, you're gonna have to ask somebody else because I don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I do grow in containers, but I don't fertilize them either. I really don't. I'm lazy. I am a lazy gardener, and I put stuff out there. It lives or it dies.
See, I
And
want my stuff to live.
I want it to live. Most of the stuff lives. The main reason stuff dies in my garden is because of lack of water. If we have a
Mhm.
dry period of time, and like last year, I was out of town for 3 weeks, stuff died.
Mhm.
But if I'm
Mhm.
here, I water it. If I'm
Yeah.
out of town for 3 weeks, what can I do?
Yeah. Hey, she. So,
Hey,
David, I don't remember if you are growing sorrel. I think you're growing moringa, but I don't remember if you're growing sorrel. I thought I sent you moringa seeds, not sorrel seeds. So that's why I'm confused if you're growing both.
I don't know
Let
if
me
I'm
know.
growing world this year.
But I am growing moringa, sorrel. Um, I'm I'm also growing. Oh no, live or die. I know, Leslie. She said, "Oh no, live or die."
Wait a minute, y'all don't understand. In the natural order of things live or they die. They survive or they don't. I
Hmm.
try to give them a good situation as best I can, but I'm not going to babysit that stuff. I mean,
Oh, sorrel.
I'm just not. But that's just me. I'm not going to babysit. If it doesn't grow here and do well here, I ain't growing it.
Yep. David, you working? Are you able to tap that link?
Oh
Um,
no, I got to drop down if he come up. He don't like me. He don't treat me well.
oh, you better treat her well if you come up, David. He know he treats you well.
I'm just messing. No.
I know. I know. I'm also growing some tomatillos this year,
Okay.
and I've never grown those. And I'm like, do I just treat? Are they more of a? I don't. I
They're
Are they
tomatoes.
more of a tomato? Okay, they're part of the family of
Yeah,
tomatoes. Because
they're
I'm like, is this
tomatoes.
more of a pepper or a tomato? I don't know.
Well, peppers and tomatoes are kind of in the same family. Kind of, not really, but
I was
kind of.
gonna say, yeah, kind of not really. Like I
I
grow.
think they're
Hey,
all. I think they're nightshades. I think they're both
I know
nightshades.
tomatoes are, but and the peppers may be too, but I grow them a little differently. I
Yeah, but
treat
they're
them. I
tomatoes.
should say I treat.
Tomatillos are basically a tomato.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Thank
Miss
you.
Sue.
Thank you, Miss Shirley. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
I gotta babysit Miss Shirley. I be growing
No, you
my
find
garden.
what will grow in your area. You don't want to you don't want to be growing stuff that won't grow. I mean, I'm not
True.
saying you don't find that you may not grow something that is not native to your area, but something that will grow in your area. I wish I would come up there with that farmer. I wish you would too, David, because I got stuff to say to you. Come on,
He's so
bring it.
crazy.
Go
He
ahead,
cannot
bring it.
lie.
Don't start nothing, won't
Hey,
be
unicorn
nothing.
lady. How you doing? He's so crazy.
I love David. I really do. Hey, unicorn. I
Hey,
miss y'all.
Pierre.
I've been kind of out of it for a minute. I
I
miss all of you.
know. That's why I was like, we'll talk later because it's not just been you. We all kind of been like,
Yeah,
the
I've been
whole,
out of it for a minute. But anyway.
yeah.
But yeah. You were
Yes,
saying
Jay, we
tomatillos are
know.
like tomatoes. And so yeah.
He is. He's like, I'm
Yes, you
blessed.
are, Jay.
He is. His plants be looking so beautiful. I'm like, I just need to be on. Jay, you need to start. What are those like the foods delivery thing where you have a quarterly package? Put me
Oh,
on a quarterly package. Bill
right.
me
I know.
so I could get some fruits.
I need to get some food from here right now.
Cause
Right now.
Lord, the way that the fruit just grows and the blessing of being able to grow the tropical type fruits. The
That's,
one,
you know what? That's why I have not purchased any citrus.
yeah,
I have citrus. I have, things that I've started from seed, but I've not purchased any because I know it's going to die.
yeah.
The
And that's the
cold is going to get it and it's going to die. And it's
exactly.
probably going to die before it gives me anything. So why am I going
Mhm.
to put all that time and effort um, into, trying to grow citrus
Yeah.
in zone 8A when I know it's going to just die? Now, I might get something. Some people here do, but
Mhm.
I just assume send Jay some money, than to buy, I'm not going to go out and buy a $50 tree for it
I
just to die.
agree. I'm the same way. I'm 6A, so I definitely am not going to. I bought that calamandan tree last year, and I didn't know it was a sour fruit.
Yeah.
And Jay just did a video recently where he cut away all of that from his tangerine tree,
Yeah.
and because he wants the tangerines, he don't want
Want
the
the
other one.
calamanda. And I've got
And
calamanda growing from seed in some cups out there, and I might even put them in the ground, one of them eventually. And it might do well because it does well
Mhm,
in some eights, B's, I think. David
mhm.
Hush,
I thought about
I did
doing
some
that.
shorts with Bella. Go look at them. He talking about Bella. She barking right
Yeah,
now. You let her in.
I thought about you can grow citrus anywhere. Yeah, if you want to bring it in and out, bro. But I don't want to do that.
And Broken are in about the same grow zone.
Well,
And
he got the greenhouse last
right, I
year.
don't have no greenhouse to put it in.
Hey, Urban
And
Harvest.
I do have room to bring it into my garage. And so the ones I do have, I mean, I have citrus. I ain't bought none. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go out and spend the money to buy none because that's a waste of my money. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna baby them too much. I mean, I still drag them in and out now because they're little, but once they get up some size, I had to pay somebody to do that because I ain't, I can't do that.
Yeah. Hey, Skilly. Um, I
Hey, Skilly,
for like
where's Skilly?
I
Oh,
didn't see them either. I just see people speaking. I didn't even see
okay.
them.
If I missed
Um,
anybody, there's another Urban. Hey, Urban.
Urban
on my
Harvest.
list.
Yes.
Yeah. And Sue's
Um,
Secret Garden. I'm sorry if I missed anybody.
yes, Miss Sue, Pastor
PIA,
P came in. Yeah.
PAI,
You know, oh, you spoke.
PAI. I can't say it.
Lashes came in. Miss Shirley, Mama
Yeah.
Shirley. Um, but yes, it's She is Sunshine came in. I don't know if you saw her.
Hey, see,
Sassy's in here.
sunshine, sunshine.
Sassy did a video, a live yesterday. She was transplanting some stuff. I saw Broke Short today where he was harvesting this huge onion.
Oh, I got some pretty
Bro,
onions. I need to do some videos
I
on them.
can't with the music, but I love it at the same time. I loved it. I was like, "What up, Stacy?" Hands in the Dirt just came in.
Hey, Stacy. And see, like Stacy's got some citrus too, and he and I are about on the same. I think he does. Yeah,
I think so. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking his zone, and
he's
he's
about the same
he's about
zone. We're about the
eight
eight
B.
A ish, B ish,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm right in that area. So
Mm-hmm.
I could probably get away with it. But like this winter that we just had, when we had 7 days where the high didn't get over 32. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
that citrus would have had to been in the house.
yeah. Urban Harvest. What grow zone are you? I'm so sick of David. I'm so sick of him.
Yeah, David, but it might have been small, but was it
It
good?
was not small.
It might have been small,
Brad.
but no, but it might have been small, but was it good? Because just because it's
It's
big
big.
don't mean it's good.
He's 7B.
Who?
Um, oh no, he's 8A. Who's 7B? Bro. Oh, Stacy. Stacy is 7B?
No, Stacy is 8 something.
Who are you saying is 7B, bro?
Urban Harvest, maybe?
No, he's 8.
I don't
Or
know.
she. It might be she. I can't remember. I've been over to Urban Harvest and I can't remember. I'm sorry. Whoever. I'm sorry.
J3?
But 8A.
J3 is 7? He might be. Because J3 is in South
Oh, maybe
Carolina.
J3 or 7.
He may be 7B. Hey, J3.
8A, I think it's the same as Broke.
Kansas is 7B? Really?
Who is?
Stacy, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought you were an 8.
Hey, Veggie Farm. How you doing, sis?
Hey, Veggie Farm.
Um,
I need to get back over there.
so
I haven't watched any of her videos lately.
I know even for Broke, I don't think they get that many cold, really cold days, but it's enough to affect the plants.
Yeah.
So that's
There
why he
are
did the
some cold
greenhouse.
hardy citrus. There is a place in South Carolina that sells some cold hardy satsumas. And if I ever get a chance to go up there, I'm gonna buy some. Shut up, David.
Broke, what you doing? Why you ain't push that link? Um,
David said just because it's big means it's gonna be great.
J3
That is
in
not true.
Antarctica.
That is
J3 is in
that is
Antarctica.
not true. J3 is not in Antarctica. Would
So
y'all
crazy.
stop? David, you just being David now. Go ahead, be David. That's all you can do. You can't expect David to be
So
nobody else but David.
I also like with okra, would you just use whatever you would use for any other if you like
Balance.
any
I
other
would say
plant?
balance. When it comes to
Balanced one?
fertilization,
You
I
just
say
keep it balanced all across.
balance fertilizer. I think really and truly,
Hey, Big Riz.
Big Riz, I'm driving to
Oh, he's driving. Getting that sandwich fries.
when it comes to fertilization, I say if you do have to keep your soil, in gardening, your soil is life.
Yes.
Your soil is life. And so for some people, they do fertilize every 2 weeks, right as rain, with whatever fertilizer they use. And I'm not saying don't do that. Because some of our soils are very depleted. where you're growing. Most people, though, who garden are not gardening in native soil. They're gardening in purchased soil, and all of that soil has been amended. And you can look on it and see all of that has been amended. And then they're adding amendments to it before they use it. And then they're adding compost and mulch and, you know, earthworm castings and the like to that. And then if you're in a garden bed, you may have native earthworms and other, what are those things called? Other biotics in there working. And so as long as you're adding organic materials to it, then you're building your soil. And so your fertilization, oh, there's the man. When you fertilize, I would say use a balanced fertilizer. If you've tested your soil, you know where you need to add things. But if you're adding, you know, your kitchen scraps and your you know, your eggshells and your banana peels, those kinds of things to your soil or your compost or whatever, you're adding nutrients back in anyway. And so, like I said, balanced fertilizing, you can do what you want to do, but I would say don't go overboard, and look and see if you need it. Your plant's going to tell you if they need something. Are they yellowing? Well, yellowing can be caused by not enough water, too much water, not enough nitrogen, you know, you know what I'm saying? Are they producing flowers? Well, that can be caused by not enough magnesium, not enough calcium, You know what I'm saying? Look at your plants and see what they do. If your plants don't need nothing, if they growing fine, why are you trying to add something to it? You're going to
all these, in transparency, all these plants are being grown in buckets. So, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Hey Gina, hey FR Humphrey, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all.
Hey cousin.
I didn't know if this was my time to disagree with everybody on the panel, but hey, here I am.
Yes,
I'm driving. That's why I got the avatar up.
You okay?
But when it comes to the balanced fertilizer, if you and this is personal opinion now, don't rip me in the comments, but if you've been laying composting and placing your bed over the wintertime, you can use any small version of fertilizer. I mean, 10-10-10 is great. Of course, it's going to grow in 10-10-10. But for my money, I buy whatever's on sale at the end of the year. Anything organic, 333, 356, or whatever. I haven't seen where it make no difference what type of fertilizer it is.
Right.
So if you are amending your soil and keeping your soil health good, I don't think it really matters. And I kind of agree with FR Humphrey. You don't have to fertilize like that. People have a regimen of fertilizing every 7 to 10 days or whatever.
Not me.
I don't think that's the thing. If you put slow release fertilizer and you get that good guard water once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever, and you watering, yeah, you might want to come through every now and then with something, but I don't think it's necessary to have a fertilization routine. And that's something I recently got out of. I just don't believe in it.
Well, the only reason, like I said, my beds are great. I don't worry about any my soil and my beds. I don't really do much to that. I only question it because I'm growing these items in buckets. So I'm like, I want to make sure.
Now that's different.
But here's the thing. Go ahead, bro.
Now, all right. Most soils that you put in those buckets, they say they fertilize for 3 to 6 months. It comes with fertilizer in it.
Right.
If you put that in there, put some slow release fertilizer and a little compost on the top, I don't see why you need to fertilize.
There you go.
I mean, your growing season ain't that many months anyway, Gina. So
okay, I know. That's why I want to guarantee I get some harvest.
The only time I would say that is not the case is if you get a torrential rain. If you get a torrential rain where the water's just running through, you know what I'm saying? If it's just a regular rain, not a problem. But if you get you get 6 inches 3 days in a row, Yeah, you might wash out a lot of your fertilizer that way.
Once again, I'm gonna disagree with you, FR. Uh,
Okay. Some of the
it's,
slow
it's no,
release it won't, but yeah.
it's no such thing as too many blessings from God. Let's start there. So God water,
Mhm.
too much God water is never a problem. If it washed out nutrients and stuff out of your soil, that God water was better than what you had in there anyway.
Anyway.
So it's no such thing as too much God water. That God water, oh my God, it hit different. FR, you know what I mean?
I
Just saying.
understand what you're saying, and it's true. It is very true. I promise you, when it rains, everything grows 3 inches.
Yeah.
Everything grows
Yeah.
3 inches when it rains.
Yeah.
You water it yourself, and it looks at you like, ha 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 ha. What was that?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I really did a bang up job, I think, with feeding my soil over the fall and the winter. And hold on, y'all. I got to order my food. Hold on.
Okay.
But
Thanks,
yeah,
Big
I,
J
I
and
I agree with what I really agree with what Broke is saying. So
yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, the only reason why I question is like Micah said, my beds are fine. I put food scraps in my beds, I do coffee grounds, all that stuff all through the winter and all fall and winter and stuff. So and before I even did that, my beds were great. Like my garden last year flourished. Like
Let me
I
get 3 number ones, 2 lemonades, one spray, a chocolate chip cookie, and all.
So you want the meals?
The man
anybody else
said
want
he had
mine?
to eat. He said he had to eat.
He did. He was like, I gotta order my
I gotta
food
order my food.
because
I'm gonna need,
I'll take
yeah.
a 8 the 8 nuggets and a fry. But by the
I
time you got it
want the kids meal. I want the kids meal nugget, and I want my drink to be the lemonade. Thank you.
Did you hear
Right.
that?
I muted you because you was hearing it.
Oh, I'm not the same. I'm not. Oh,
So,
shoot. I'm not the same of that. Shoot.
look, everybody ordering in the comments. Everything with some onion rings. They ain't got onion rings there.
They don't
Brad.
have onion rings at
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
No,
Brian
dude, I get the same thing.
He wants two chocolate chip cookies.
Dude, I don't have to look at the menu.
Yeah, I want that 4-piece kids meal, but I want my
Since
drink
you
to be
want a
lemonade.
sweet
Thank
tea.
you very much.
Look, we got orders.
But yeah, but Gina, I honestly, I would say if you're having trouble, if your plants are looking like they need something, then consider what you might do. But otherwise, I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't worry about it, especially if you mixed up your soil good when you put it in the containers. You put some slow release or something in there when you put it in there, and then if you got, like I said, if you got that, what do y'all call it again? I call it liquid stench, but I forget what you call it.
511?
No. I'm talking about where you just take a bucket and you put like lemon, not lemon. When you take banana peels and green and stuff like that, you let that stuff decompose in the water and use that to water your plants with. You can use that. It's like it's like liquid compost, but they call it something else.
I feed all my seedlings with some 15-30-15. Really, Brampton? I've never done that high of a fertilizer. I think I've done. I'm trying to think if I've even done a 10-10-10, and I don't think I have. I think I did a 0-10-10, which is that more bloom, which is the sister to 511.
Yeah.
I had bought some of that last season. I really haven't bought any fertilizer.
Super juice. Yeah, that's what people call it. Super juice. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I don't own 511. I don't own it. I don't use it.
Yeah, I do have some. And I have used it. I haven't used it this season yet because I haven't fertilized anything. I don't feel like my beds need it.
And I don't feel like I need nitrogen.
Hey, Howard.
I don't feel like I'm short on nitrogen at all.
My beds, I feel like are because my tomato plants are in the metal beds I got, and they are looking a little yellowish.
If you have aphids, you probably don't have a nitrogen shortage.
I shouldn't have aphids already, though. I don't think.
I'm just saying, if you have aphids in your garden, you probably don't have a nitrogen shortage.
Okay.
And I just don't feel like I have a nitrogen shortage in my garden. So I don't feel like I need to add that high, 511, that imbalance of nitrogen. Don't think nitrogen is the limiting factor for me.
Yeah,
But that's
I can say aphids already.
Yeah,
but you've been warm long. I just got warm.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too.
I'm like 2 zones behind you, Broke. I'm like, we literally had a 40-degree night the other night.
Right.
I'm sorry to hear
that's
that.
like Frampton said. She says, I can't get a radish to bulb up, so I'm pretty sure I have a ton of nitrogen. Right.
Why you want to bulb the radish?
Radish bulbs?
Yeah, why would you want to get a radish to bulb? They are horrible. Who is
That's Brampton.
That was Brampton.
I don't like radish.
That was Brampton. If you are growing things that need potassium or phosphorus in order to produce a bulb, and they're not bulbing, then you may have a nitrogen imbalance in your garden. And so then you don't want to be adding things like 511 if you have a nitrogen imbalance. Well, I've got radishes bulbing and blooming in my garden right now because I want some seeds out of them.
So why won't anybody do a soil test then? If we so unsure about what fertilizer we should be using, then why not just get a soil test?
Get a soil test. That's right.
I mean, we blindly throwing money into the garden with all these fertilizers and stuff when a soil test costs $10.
Right.
I don't understand.
Right.
I could do that.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm here to ask. I'm only concerned about the stuff in buckets because last year the things I grew, I think I mentioned that on your live probably towards the end of last year, was you asked, I'm talking about you, Broke. You asked what was something you weren't going to do in the next growing season in your garden, and I said I won't use grow bags because I didn't have good luck with grow bags. But I don't think it was the grow bag's fault. It was either my soil or I wasn't watering enough, which I thought I was over watering them, but I don't know.
Dry out fast.
Yeah, in that video, everything that I said I wasn't gonna do, I'm doing it.
I'm doing
it too. I'm growing in grow bags again.
Yeah, I had said that I wasn't gonna grow as much in containers. I got a whole container section now, so hey.
Not quite homesteading.
Hey, not quite homesteading.
Hey, David.
Is that the world famous farmer, Gina?
Yes, that's the farmer.
Okay. What's up, farmer?
Y'all better watch y'all's mouth. Ain't but 3 farmers on here.
I agree. There's 3 farmers on here.
Oh.
Which are the 3 though? You got to be one of them, David.
David is one of them.
Gina, I'm so glad that you and David are here. Of course, I'm happy to see you too. But it was one live. I can't remember who live, whatever. Me and you and David was talking about watermelons again.
I was about to say,
Lord,
conversation about watermelon because I felt like that's where this was going.
And Gina, I got a little announcement. We're gonna have something for watermelons.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
What we gonna have?
Yeah. It's gonna be called Watermelon Wars. Yeah.
Watermelon Wars.
I'm here for it. Look, David here for it too.
So it's gonna be simple. It ain't nothing like no challenge or nothing.
I know what you mean.
I'm gonna put it out there like only I can put it out there, and all these farmers like David Corey with the croppers can show what they got. You know what I'm saying? Dave, don't try to shake your hair because I ain't got none. Don't be disrespectful on him now.
That wouldn't be me, bro. That wouldn't be me.
So, David Corey, are you interested in the watermelon war, sir?
I'm in. I mean, I've been trying to get a little competition against some real farmers for a while.
Okay. just remember, David Cord with the cropper on this live. You said that you wanted to get in.
Oh, listen, you already know.
I mean,
I'm not worried.
I got a few plants that done jumped up back there now. So I'm in.
Look, bro,
Juicing with Jay is
David,
in.
Jay said
David,
for it.
I don't know. I don't think you know my level of pettiness when you said that. Now I can be petty, David. You don't want to do that, David. Be careful now before you join now, because I could have a 45-pound watermelon.
Hey, I want you to do that because I could have a 45 one. I want you to do your thing now. I ain't gonna never tell you to stop. Be the best farmer you can be.
Listen, bro, you got people coming in already. Juicing with Jay said he in. Lala said she in. She like
all the Texas folk in. All the Texas folk in. All the Texas folk. We don't even have to speak for that.
All right, and you know how they say everything big in Texas? That's a lie. Cause I ain't no bigger watermelon than the one I grew last year. Big melon, no whammies, baby, no whammies. Just put it out there.
It was the second biggest that I saw on the internet.
Huh?
It was the second biggest that I saw on the internet.
That's my watermelon was the biggest watermelon I saw on the internet last year. Hands down. Hands down.
Bro, you shouldn't be lying on Al Gore's internet. You shouldn't do that.
When I made that video, that was the biggest watermelon I had ever seen on YouTube.
Okay. Now that
part, I'm gonna be honest.
Been on YouTube for a while. You must have only been on YouTube a week or so.
Okay, and then let me say something else. It was just YouTube on my phone, not my laptop.
Okay.
Oh, that's why. That's why the phone don't show everybody video. You right. Go to a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I'm going through a heavily wooded area. I might lose signal.
You wasn't saying much, no way.
Hey, Texas, Lala.
Hey,
tell Texas Lala, CC in Texas.
Hey,
matter of fact, all them Texas farmers, the naked gardeners, they in Texas. Let them all know David Cord with the cropper in Texas. Everything ain't bigger in Texas, including watermelons. I'm telling you, when it comes to watermelons, Georgia is the watermelon capital of the world. Let's start there.
Drop the video.
Man, they already told
the Wars video, and it's on and popping.
Yeah, drop the video. They
already told y'all.
Drop the video. Y'all can make me grow watermelons this year. Just
the only thing in Georgia is peaches, man. Peaches.
Wrong.
They don't even think about the dudes. Y'all ain't got nothing but peaches.
Wrong.
We got the watermelon, and then once you
pecan.
Let me tell you something too. For all you farmers that don't know, if y'all now this is just word to the wise, okay? I'm not trying to promote nothing, cause I don't want to see you guys with a freezer. What I'm about to say to you. Did y'all know watermelon rind contains the same thing? I mean, Viagra contains the same thing as watermelon rind.
I did.
So I better not see you fellas with freezers full of watermelon rind.
They could candy it. They could pickle it.
I know. I was like, I got a recipe for that.
Well,
we need to do what we need to do on Saturday night.
I was going through a bad spot. I was going through a bad spot. I ain't heard nothing. David
what we gonna do with the watermelon wine?
Well, we love it that you're going through a bad spot. We don't want to hear from you.
Hey, Mike.
Though, because you ain't got to hear from me, but you're going to hear from me when I get that biggest watermelon ever. I'm going for the world record, David. I don't know what the world record is right now, but I'm going for it. I'm telling you. And when I win, I'm going to put your face on there with a farmer hat on the top and call you David the Farmer at the end.
David the Farmer.
Bro,
you got to drop that video. You got to drop the video, man. Hey, Sam.
I am. I'm working on it tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
And just know, it's going to be semi-disrespectful. It's going to be semi-disrespectful.
Yeah, he cutting out a little bit.
To everybody. Hey,
Texas,
I'm gonna be
Texas strong.
disrespect you
Just
and
remember
mama,
that.
but just like
Uh-oh.
hey, I can't see the chat, Gina.
Huh?
Any more of them farmers said they was in?
They did.
Yep. Jay is in.
Drop some,
J3GS is in.
drop some watermelon. Jay, juicing with Jay already
Oh
said
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. J3N. Oh
J3
yeah. Yeah.
said he in.
Juicing with JN. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hands probably in. I know Stacy in there. Oh yeah. I know
Yeah.
CC. I bet you Texas Lala.
Oh,
See, we just full of Texas
Lala
stuff.
said,
Mona. I bet you it just go down. Man, y'all don't even know the song we got in Texas, man. Damn, I'm tired of talking.
not quite homesteading. You growing some watermelon, sis?
Ooh,
Yeah.
David. Bad soil. Ooh, hey, David, I saw your
Ooh.
ashes soil in your last video. I started to throw some jerky through the camera.
Did he say ashy soil?
Don't do it. Don't
That
do
ashes
it.
soil over there, Texas. Can't grow no watermelon and ashes soil. Come on, you know that, David.
Miss Shirley said she in.
Just fine. I grew watermelon just fine last
Come
year.
on, Miss Shirley. Let them know what it is.
Matter of fact, it was the largest watermelon I saw on the internet.
Yep.
Boom.
I could have sworn I know I had the largest watermelon. It's on record.
Listen.
Y'all saw the video last year.
I ain't see no.
I didn't see nobody zero
I
that
ain't
scale out.
seen none.
And I had the most watermelon.
I'll give you that.
Wow.
No, you had the most ripe watermelon.
It's
I grew a lot of them that weren't ripe.
What up, Black Guns and Gardens? We in here talking crap right now about watermelon growing. We in?
All right, y'all.
All right.
Georgia
y'all.
versus Texas.
Hey, Black Guns and
I gotta
Gardens.
eat my food, and then
Yep.
if y'all fill up, I'll come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Unicorn Lady. Oh, she's growing the small varieties. I'm growing 2 small varieties, Unicorn Lady. I'm doing the yellow, petite yellow, and the sugar baby. But I'm
Watermelon
growing
Wars song. Watermelon Wars.
yeah.
Brooke
I'm
said
growing
he's gonna drop the
4.
video next day or two.
And actually, if my watermelon do better than anybody's, that's gonna be David's fault because most of my big watermelon seeds came from him.
Say what? So I'm gonna get credit either way.
You're gonna get credit or blame. Credit or blame, one or the other.
I only have one that I was growing, and then the other 3 I got from him.
I need to jumpstart my watermelon then. It appears.
That ain't the only thing you need to jumpstart.
Don't say it. Don't say it, David. Don't start nothing.
And I think, yes, the weightlifting geek is in here. Hey, bruh.
Hey, Indiana Jackson. Did you say my friend Joe is in here? Hey, Joe.
Yes. They rated us from his channel.
North Carolina in the house.
Yes, East Texas is the, oh, Lord, watermelon capital. Lord.
No, it's not.
Tell them UH.
We gonna listen. This is gonna be a good time. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Tell them don't start none. It won't be none.
However, y'all listen. I'm gonna give credit where credit due. Go back and watch David's harvest from last season. They all shorts, so you ain't gotta sit through no video.
Stop! You don't need to do that because he do it himself. You don't need to.
But I give him credit.
Excuse me,
Jay.
Excuse me. The lady is speaking. FR. Could you not kindly rude her?
Shut up! I'm not talking to you.
Could you not kindly be rude to her?
I'm not being rude to her. I'm being rude to you.
Uh-oh.
What it do, Afton? What up, Jay?
Hey, Jay.
What's up, bro? How you doing? What's going on, everybody?
Biggest watermelons in Texas. Just trying to get the record straight. You know how.
Lord, I should have thought about that.
What's up, Jay?
2 Texans in the house. We just.
I didn't think this through.
Why you let them up?
Hey, Tech Money.
Hey, Tech Money. Hey, Howard J.
What up, Howard J? Yes.
Jay, you remember that watermelon they had on the news, man, that was as large as Athens?
I done heard so much stuff about big stuff coming out of Texas. Everything from alligator gall to watermelon to squirrels,
Lies.
all kinds of stuff.
Lies. The biggest lies come out of Texas too.
Oh, Miss Felicia, now I love you. Why you
I love you
hold
too.
on a minute, let me turn my camera on. Miss Felicia,
That
what is
part,
this about?
Jay.
What's going on
These
now?
Texas
What happened?
boys is killing us.
It's I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. It ain't you.
Texas man hurt
It's
her heart.
David. It's David.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
David. Okay.
It's
okay.
David. It's not you.
Okay, I can turn my camera back off then.
It's both of them for me.
David came for me though.
Texas is going down in this watermelon war.
All those big things that
Okay.
come out of Texas ain't necessarily good things.
It's a war out here.
That,
Ooh,
Big mouths come out of Texas. That's what you what Jay said.
well, they got some big mouths too in Texas. I will admit, we do have some big mouth Mickeys
That's
and
true.
all that. Yes, sir.
that's true.
Cordell,
That's
Georgia
true.
is known as the watermelon capital of the world. Google it. I only have one thing to say about that.
What did they say? The capital?
Are you behind in the not
Cordell, Georgia.
Urban?
I know. Or as you saw, that was so funny.
I actually saw a minute
That
ago.
Cordell, Georgia was a lie.
Well, Texas might
Yeah,
produce
Google.
big ones, but evidently Cordell produces good ones.
Oh,
Have you ever tasted a Cordell watermelon?
no. I never.
Oh.
I can't say I have. I can't say I haven't.
They're a lot bitter than
Said
any
the
other watermelon.
lies Google tell.
I know. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, Stacy. I almost said it, but I didn't say it because I say it to my children all the time. Google eyes. Google eyes. I'm just saying Google eyes.
Yeah, that Cordell, Georgia was a Google lie.
Veggie Farm, do you grow watermelon, sis? Not
Oh,
quite homesteading. You didn't answer me either. If you're gonna grow some watermelon,
Veggie Farm grows
I know she
watermelon.
grows. Oh, I didn't know she grew watermelon.
I think she grows watermelon, and yeah, she need to jump on in here because
Is Veggie Farm in Texas?
no,
She's in a decent.
No, I don't
zone,
think Veggie
though.
Farm
I
in
think
Texas,
No.
she's
bro.
like a AA as well. Where you at, Veggie? What state? What zone?
You know, El Paso is Texas.
is Nikki in here?
Yes,
Hey,
she
Nikki.
is. Urban, I am not in AA. I'm in 6A. It's a struggle over here, but I'm still gonna make it happen.
She said she riding the struggle bus, but she gonna make that happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read it. Not quite homestead. Did you say you are? I'm sorry. Marcus, the store's got the watermelon from Cordell.
It ain't not quite. Where is not quite? Ain't she in Texas?
Oh, she is?
Texas?
No, that's Veggie.
All
She
farmers
said
markets in
Texas
store
Veggie
get
is
their
in
watermelon from Cordell,
Yeah.
Georgia.
Veggie
Okay,
is
Cropper, get off Georgia. All right, David. My vote is for Texas. Veggie, where are you?
She's in
Veggie
Texas.
know what's up.
Texas 8A. Okay,
Mhm.
that's all right.
I could tell how she talks. She a Texan.
Oh, just hush.
I could
Listen,
tell. I could tell how you.
Wow.
I could tell how you farmers talk. Y'all ain't from Texas. I could tell. FR, you
don't
could
know.
never come. You could
You
never
don't
be
know
from
where
Texas.
I'm from. You
Uh,
don't know where
uh,
I'm from.
I know where you from. South Carolina.
Wrong. I see. I told you.
Okay, not quite homestead. It's in South Carolina. That's where
Okay.
Liddy B is. Liddy B.
Yellow, sweet crimson, sweet sugar, all my other sweet melons. Yeah.
I did my Crimson Sweet actually beat Broke, who's still listening while he eating, by 1 pound. He says I didn't zero out my scale. He's full of it. I did. And I beat his watermelon by 1 pound. It was a Crimson Sweet.
I saw that little melon that he had too, and he tried to say, I mean, was that on a little food scale? Because it wasn't on no big regular scale. You know how we weigh them?
I weigh mine on a regular scale.
Right. That's what I weighed mine on a regular scale. But he put that little watermelon he had up there on one of them. You know, one of them things the street people weigh they stuff
David,
on.
you gonna make him put his food down and come back up?
I mean, he put it. Hey, G, I know how it's done too. I've been a photographer for a little bit. You know, you put the camera real close to it to make it appear bigger. You feel me?
I can't with you. Did you do a video of you? I know, Nikki. He like little melon. Bro said it was a truck scale. Oh Lord.
Truck scale my head.
Wait a minute, David. Did you do a short of you weighing your watermelon? I don't remember seeing that.
No, I didn't weigh it because I was standing on my porch. On my deck. Y'all should have saw how big the watermelon was. I was standing on the deck. That little melon he had, I saw the scale behind. You could have seen the glass behind it he was drinking out of. You'd have known that watermelon was on a small scale.
That's funny.
Oh Lord, my fly family in here. Hey, my fly family.
Hey, my fly family.
Y'all teach me how to grow. You don't grow watermelon?
Who said that, G?
Stacy, hands in the dirt.
Oh, I told you, yeah, he was a real farmer. I knew them boys in Georgia was farmers. I knew it.
I don't believe that.
The problem with growing watermelons is I can't grow more than one or two.
Oh no, I grew
ain't no problem like that in Texas.
No, I'm like, if I grow more than one or two, then they're gonna go to waste. And I'm not trying to grow food to go to waste.
Well, you got neighbors. You know what? You got neighbors.
I'm not growing food for the neighborhood. I'm growing food for me.
Oh my, y'all! I might be about to drop down from this selfish person.
Really? You growing food for the neighborhood? Because I'm a small scale gardener pretty much, and so I'm growing food for me. What do you do with watermelon? You can't preserve it.
Viagra.
Whatever. I guess I'll get in the business of making Viagra and selling that. And then I can grow me some watermelon. I guess I could juice it and freeze it.
I juiced one of my sugar babies and made that watermelon pepper jelly.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And I will be making it again this year.
I want to taste that jalapeno that TT's supposed to have. You know what? TT, I used to like it.
Be careful what you say, David. Be careful what you say or you will never taste it.
I'm just saying, I used to like TT, and I probably won't never taste it because my taste buds was ready for it about a month ago, and I never ain't got. But that's okay. I'm gonna work on it.
You see, hands in the dirt. He playing because I know he ain't for real. He know what he doing over there in that car.
Yeah, he know what he doing.
He over there playing.
Right. And I understand. Yeah, I understand you can drink it and all that. I can only eat so much watermelon. I can only drink so much watermelon, and then I'm at a loss to what to do with the rest of the watermelon.
Hey, Stacy, I'll teach you how to grow watermelons if you teach me how to Dougie.
Blended the bringer and sweetened milk. Nice. That's a good idea. You can make, yes, that's what I did, Miss Sue. I made watermelon jelly.
Yeah. The watermelon jelly sounds good. I would do that.
You're gonna grow more.
Not quite be down there growing some stuff though. She really does.
Yeah.
Listen, my family said you're gonna grow more than watermelons. Get
right.
I gotta say, like personally, we haven't grown no watermelon since we've been over here because there's so many people around us it's just so many of them everywhere around us. But when we were little, well, when I was little, man, we'd be out there in the summertime, like working out on the farm my pastor had that, my grand was, which was my big mama cousin. Look here, man. We literally, speaking of drinking, boy, that was something that when everybody took like a big break, everybody sit around and eat watermelon in
Right.
real life. Cause it was, I mean, it replenishes you in a certain way, it gives certain stuff. I don't know how they knew that without the internet, but it was something about it. And honestly, I didn't know watermelons was nowhere else because I didn't know nothing about nowhere else when I was little. So I don't know. It's something about them, boy. It's real. If you can grow them and you got the place where you can set up a mound or do whatever, fam, get you a couple of them. We had red, yellow meat. I didn't see no seedless back then, but yeah,
Yeah,
it was
no.
good eating.
That's only in Georgia right there. That's only in Georgia. See,
I have to say, when we were growing up, my dad grew so many watermelon. Watermelon were if you wanted watermelon, you just go in the garden, get one, you drop it on the ground, and you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You just drop it, bust it, and eat it because we had so many watermelons.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, Stacy. Hey, Erica.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Hey, Erica.
Hello, everybody.
You in the tent? She's doing her prep, practicing her prep this weekend, y'all.
Beva.
She'll be back. She's outside, so it's probably popping her in and out.
Oh,
I got to put the next.
Beaver's still on that dial up, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive her. She's still on that dial up.
we're in the backyard.
Hey.
He said he hanging out until the sun go down. Then he gotta go.
I know that's right. That would be.
What y'all doing? Is that a tent back there?
It is.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yeah. Y'all living.
She practiced prep.
I think more of us should get out and do a cookout like Fifi did in the backyard.
I like that.
Alex grilled today. Alex made some chicken breasts and some baked beans.
Chicken. Nice.
That Alex gonna be He's gonna be a good young man. He on the right track.
Yeah.
He on the right track, straight up. Y'all doing a great thing. I mean, the older we get, the better we get at raising children. So I know he's gonna be the best one.
Right.
He's being raised real solid.
Hey, don't hurt the harvest.
Hey, y'all,
don't get it twisted. We don't like this kid.
What's up, Billy? What's up, bro?
What did he say?
We got 7 more years.
You don't like?
He don't like camping, sleeping out in the backyard.
You see what I got, Gina, right? I got my fan just chilling.
Yep.
You want some?
He hated Felicia.
He does. Okay.
He didn't pray hard enough for that rain.
No, shut up.
They were about to go plant them watermelons.
And we already got the warning. There's a 70% chance of rain. And I was like, you know what? It's still going up. I don't even care. I don't even care.
It's raining there too?
It's supposed to be.
It's raining here right now. It just started raining here in Dallas.
It's best to see what it's like in all conditions, man. Whatever you got to work with, because whatever you got to work with at the end of the day, that's all you got. But man, I'm gonna step down. I'm gonna fall back in these bushes and just keep supporting. I just came up to support my sister Gina. Holla at everybody. Much love to all of y'all. Billy, Erica, thank y'all for stopping by earlier. Gina, you as well. Miss Felicia, David, Corey, everybody, man. Your boy getting a little tired.
Yes,
So
you
I'm
need to
on
go to
I'm on
bed.
tip on. Yeah, but it's been a great day. It's been a lot of love, man. Gina,
Yes.
keep doing what you're doing, sis. And me and April gonna be over here in the bushes. And much love to y'all, family.
I appreciate you. Love you.
Respect to you too, brother.
Good night.
Good night.
All
Hey,
right, y'all take care.
I'm about to drop down too, cause it's all these ladies up here, man, and I don't like but two of them.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
It's a good
Why
thing.
you?
It's a good thing I love you, David.
Not dark yet. What oh,
Hey, don't hurt the harvest and
a Brazilian dad came in.
Brazilian dad.
I think those are the only two. He gonna stay up here. He acting up, Miss Sue. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. But broke. We got Brazilian dad
Brazilian
in the
dad.
house.
Dad?
And happy Friday.
Yeah, blessing of Friday. We all made it, right?
That's
Right.
right.
Right on. I can stay up now. Somebody with good sense.
Nonsense. Hey, one thing that I thought was interesting, Miss Erica, you got Big Fly Billy losing his hat in the tent, man. I never seen that before.
Yeah. Naked.
I just wanted to call that out.
Yes.
I actually love that y'all practice this because Erica has them do this. I think y'all do this a couple times, don't y'all? A year?
At least
And
3.
I think that's really good because I'm not built for it, but at the same time, if something happens, they are prepared with a situation where they would have to be camped out outdoors.
Yep. Gina, Billy's not built for it either. You just got to do like at least set it up. At least learn how to set up your tent. Because let me tell you, it took me and Alex a good 20 minutes to set up this tent.
I don't
And
think
it's a big,
That's not bad.
yeah.
but you still got to get used to it. If you never set up a tent before, you take mosquitoes and then it's hot. You're going to get frustrated if y'all don't know how to communicate and do it.
Hmm.
At least get a tent to at least learn how to put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
For
like
sure.
that.
I know we have a few events that shows you how to practice your preps. One of the
Mhm.
first areas I learned was something that the community around Lead Farmer did as well. And
Right.
it's so funny out here in California, in the NorCal, there's something that you can be a part of that it will drop you off into some even northern parts near Seattle out here. And they'll drop you off with like not even the necessities that you need. And they
Right.
will always like track you, but like you're out there as in preparation if you had to be a fly in for any, like you're supporting like the greater community for wildfires and stuff like that. And
Right.
something with my wife and I, because I became involved with that, and I didn't know I would, especially coming, I'm from Indiana, born and raised, but also I have influences from everywhere as far as how I was raised. And we never really had to do that in the Midwest. We had different issues to deal with.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
being out here and having the opportunity, for me, it was something I was like, yeah, this is speaking to me. And then my wife, she was just like, do your thing. Like, do your thing. Let me know how it goes. But
Yeah.
through that and being consistent, it showed, she had to pick up a couple of things just because she wanted to, not necessarily because she had to. And I think because we're ahead of the curve now as well, it's going to aid support to, our kids and even her part of family that she has and family that I have that, aren't necessarily the people that we're raising. So I think it's a good thing. It does require effort, though. I'm not gonna lie. It requires time away, and it's not an easy thing. I ain't gonna lie.
That
It's not
part.
an easy thing,
Yeah.
but it gets
Right.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, David?
It's a great skill to have behind you.
Requires effort.
What, David?
Yeah.
What you don't understand,
Brazilian
David?
dad was talking, I just really wanted you to pay attention and get your head up, lift your head up, because the
I'm
man was
paying
talking. This is a very
attention,
respectful
David.
young man too.
I respect the young man. I understand what you're talking about, David. You forgot, didn't you, that I was a wildland firefighter? You forgot that part. I know what he's talking about. I hopped
forgot.
in with my 65-pound pack with nothing but what I could carry on my back, and I fought fires,
65
and we camped out on the ground without a tent. And if you go to California and you're on a fire, they
Yeah.
forget about you. So you might be out there 3 or 4 days before they decide that, oh yeah, we do have a crew up there on that mountain.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just
sorry,
saying.
Brazilian dad. I poked the wrong bear. I'm sorry, Brazilian. My bad.
Okay, I'm listening to what the young man is saying, and he's right. And I'm glad he's sharing that experience and how he's getting that experience.
Mm-hmm.
Because you
Y'all
got
call
to be
me
ready. You don't know
young
what you're
man
going
like
to have,
y'all
and you
younger
don't
than
know
me
when
now.
anybody's
Hold
going to
on
come to
now.
help
Hold
you.
on
So
now.
you got to be ready.
No, Brazilian. Some of these people on here really, they need to be
He's
calling you young
way
man, no brother. Some of these
younger
people
than
on
he
here,
is.
some of these people on here older than dirt. You understand? I ain't gonna call no names.
I am old.
She is mature, but she doesn't look her age at all.
I didn't call no name, Brazilian dad.
So that's why
Look,
she made
I
that
earned every one of them years. Every single one of them. Thank you.
Yeah, we've all earned every one of the milliseconds that we have
Yeah.
on
That's
this
right.
green earth.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome though that you both have had some experience in that arena, and seeing what it's like to be out there with just a bag and figuring it out. That's a lot.
Oh yeah,
You can
and
do
it's so
it.
cold because I have people that I aspire to, literally that I grew up with, and they just do it based on. First, I thought it was because of their profession, and then I realized, why did you want to do this? When I realized it wasn't really about the money, but when I realized what they had paid, I was like, wait, what? You guys are getting paid to do this, and you only
Yeah.
getting this, like compared to anything else. I was like, man, like, it gave me even greater respect to, um, really what's required to sustain, communities and people and things like that at a high level. And it inspired me to even take my own chances out there. So
Yes.
yeah, even though at a
Awesome.
lower scale, practicing your preps is where it starts.
Right.
And I'm not an aficionado. I'm not a savant of this stuff. But I'm always inspired by this to learn, and I think that the community like this, right, is something where you can always learn one more thing or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm gonna get off into them bushes too.
I appreciate you coming up and sharing that.
Thank you for
Always good,
sharing.
Brazilian. Always good to hear from
It is
you.
always good.
All love. Hey, I'll see you guys soon. All right. God bless.
All right. Bless
And
Later.
hey, Billy, hey, keep that hat off and stay in the tent, man. Mr. Billy.
I'm trying to let the sun get this little blended in a little bit.
No, it's all love. It's all love. I know you're sweating because everything you got on your plate, not because of the tent.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she got me out here and the sun on me. It ain't even on her, it's on me.
We could switch
We
seats.
inside and the sun on me. I don't know what the sun got on me.
That's God telling you, you guys spend more time with me out here.
Right.
Right.
I guess.
Nonetheless, though, I appreciate you guys and thank you too, Miss Erica, Miss Five Family. Thank you guys for sharing this experience because
Yes.
I think that in this community we all want to look for something like that, and
Yeah.
then you don't have to do everything to really like jump into the pool if you're just learning how to swim, right? You can
Yep.
kind of take your time with it, and sometimes being inspired by people that you see on the internet is one of your first or couple of phases to do it, right? So I love what you guys are doing, and I'll keep supporting you. All right, God bless.
Yes.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
It's cool. I appreciate it. Hey, don't be too inspired because there's a extension cord right next to me. I ain't going that
You're
ham.
out there. But you're still out there.
That's right. That's right.
There's
Yeah,
no problem
man.
with that. And I'm pretty sure y'all got
What
y'all
you say,
32
Billy?
inch
You still
TV
plugged
over
in.
I ain't letting go of my house that easy.
there. No, much respect, guys. But yeah,
Always, brother.
it's levels to it, but it doesn't mean that you have to do everything just to jump into it and find your own balance. So
Yes.
thank you guys. I'm inspired.
Tippy toe. That's right.
Yeah.
Tippy toe. Hey, we want to see you next weekend outside. I don't want to see no emoji neither. I want to see you outside.
If I have signal to do it, I'll share it. All right.
Got-
All right.
God bless. Thank you, Gina.
Bye. Thank you.
Peace, bro.
Yeah. I definitely think it's seeing you guys do this. And like I said, I'm so I'm sad that I don't live closer, because if I did, I would do it with you.
So she says.
Right, she ain't trying to come outside,
So
Felicia.
she says. I'm not trying to believe that.
Right.
No, there's bugs out there. But still, I seriously, with all jokes aside, even though I'm not there yet, I do. Billy the bougie camper. Embrace it. Right. But I do commend you for being out there, because, and I think it does need to be seen. So that's a good thing people are seeing that, because that's one thing I like also about the bushcrafter. Like, he literally go out there, set up tents in the bush and camp out. Like, he show how he do it.
Right.
And
Yep.
the band, these are people who gonna have a little bit more survival skill than some of the rest of us, like me, who
You know what's important about doing stuff like this? Not saying this per se, but things similar or whatever. It teaches you, it builds character. And aside from that, man, if you're doing it with somebody you love, man, it brings you together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really, really important. Forget what's going on around you in time. You know? So
when you work together as a family to get something done, it does definitely build those bonds.
Yeah.
Or make you want to kill each other. One of the two.
Both.
One
What
or
they
the
say, the test of a good relationship is, can you go down a river in a canoe together?
Oh, it would be one person.
If you ever been down the river in a canoe with your significant other, you know what I'm talking about.
Been in the ocean.
I never get in a river in a canoe.
Exactly.
I am too close to the water.
We got 2 kayaks. And I had just told Billy I got to fix them up so we could take them out to the river.
Girl, in Florida?
And
in Georgia.
So y'all, so you Billy, don't go.
Don't go, Billy. Don't go, Billy.
I'm gonna be asking her, hey babe, what's that rope in that car battery for?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You're like, have another bite of this powdered donut. Nope.
I
know what you
When my husband and I went kayaking down a river for our honeymoon, we're still together 27 years later.
you did something right, Felicia.
Look, if we didn't kill each other that weekend,
I am so scared of water. I can't swim or lick.
Look,
I can't swim.
Wait a minute, David. Let me tell you something. Stand up. Stand up. People be drowning in water that ain't a foot deep.
You can't stand up in a you can't stand up in a river.
Stand up. Try to stand up. That's all I'm saying. People be drowning in a foot of water. I can't swim. I can't swim. Stand up.
No, I play in that.
99% of the time, that'll save your life. Whether you can swim or not.
True. I just wanted to say though for the chat, I dropped my Fly Family's family channel link in the chat. So you see Erica's up here with her channel. She's Erica My Fly Family, which you can follow her channel as well because she has great content too.
And I'm FR. I'm FR with the knitting.
He is not. And then, but the reason I dropped My Fly Family is because once a month they do a bunker on your Monday Night Live, and they create a situation where you, and there's usually a panel of people, me included, where we work our way through a scenario. So it could be a storm or something that changes and causes you to have to evacuate or anything. And these are type of conversations that we have because I think it's good to touch on them because you just don't know day to day what can happen. Like nobody could expect the pandemic, but it happened. Right. So if you had maybe talked through, yes.
What was the most important tool last time?
The most important tool?
Yeah. What tool?
Was it?
It was
the flashlight? I mean, I had the whistle.
Yeah, the whistle. Hey, at the beginning of the episode, I gave it what it is. We give everybody a tool and we give everybody a weakness.
Yeah.
And her tool was a whistle. She said, "What the hell am I gonna do with the tool? This one got an axe. This one got a gun or whatever." I said, "What am I gonna do with a whistle?" By the end of the episode, you realize how important a whistle is in your life.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot of things there's a lot of lessons learned. There's a lot of character, how people, background situations need to figure the shit out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, you good. You good. That's true. Because when I found out I had the whistle, that was my attitude. It was like, what am I gonna do with this whistle? Yeah. But the whistle did become the most important because if you're in a situation where people are trying to be found because water is just pouring in on you and you're stuck on the roof of your house or whatever, that whistle is going to help. Somebody's going to hear that. The knife and the gun and stuff ain't gonna help you, in that situation. So it did turn out to be what up, Mir and Best Yet. It did turn out to be one of the most important.
Lydia!
Yeah, Gina was cursing us out. Bad last episode because she was the way she cursed me out, y'all. Felicia.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
I can't even lie. I can't even lie. I used the words.
Whoa.
Use words like that. Listen, y'all don't know what she did. It caught me off guard. I forgot we were doing a bunker.
That's okay. You were upset. I understand. You were upset.
It threw me off guard. And I was like,
she done changed the show to Gina versus Erica.
Right.
I wasn't the only one who responded that way. Carbon wasn't, and she was in here earlier. But Carbon responded that way too.
Right.
Hey, Shirley.
You're coming up with your actual name.
Who?
That's Miss Shirley.
Oh, did she log in and log out again?
I don't know. Miss Shirley, you coming in under your regular name.
She might have came back in on another profile.
But yes. I think you should pull up for it. Definitely go over there, follow Erica, follow My Fly Family. It's the family all working together because it's not just Erica and Billy. Their son Alex is there as well. I actually, there's so many people in the community who think Alex is this almost adult teenager, and he is 11, but he has a very good head on his shoulders. He's very
damn. Alex 11.
He's 11.
Yes.
No, y'all tripping. That child ain't no 11.
Okay.
He's just very well spoken.
I think his mama probably know.
You talking about the little tall guy with
the locks? That little tall one.
There you go.
Damn. 11?
Yes.
Man, that's gonna be a real one right there.
But this is the thing, Eric. Alex is sometimes part of the bunker, and
Right.
he holds his own weight. Like Alex don't need to be. He holds his own weight for the scenario. He gets a weakness, he plays it through. Like you
Yep.
said, the strength, he plays his thing through. So
Wait a minute, is this like Dungeons and Dragons? I've never
Yeah,
played.
kind of.
I've never played, so I have no idea. It just came to my head.
If you want it on Monday, you could be on the panel with us on Monday if you're not busy.
Yeah, this Monday.
What time?
No,
At 8.
no.
Shut up, David.
David, what you doing?
Right, because Dave, you could be part of it too. Everybody knows we have an open panel. I'll just email you your tool, and you could be part of it.
it seriously, it actually be fun. It's a learning experience, and it just be
Hey.
fun. All the people is cool.
Hey. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It'd be fun until somebody die.
Right.
Who die every
Right.
month? If they don't die, they get threatened to die. It's me.
Hey, Gina died 3 months in a row, and then on the 4th month, the baby died.
Gina died. Did y'all eat her?
No.
Okay.
Golly.
Billy died one time, and then he was like, "I ain't playing no more."
And
He
every
was reborn.
time it's been me.
Whoa.
And you would think that every week, every month, the same people are trying to kill me off. It ain't the same people on the panel every month. I don't think I've been taken out by the same person not once. Not once.
I be trying to give other people like really bad weaknesses so they could be, but no, for some reason it always comes back to Gina.
Gina.
Daddy, that's what happened.
It be Ray. Ray be firing up the chat. Ray official.
That is funny.
Against me.
That is funny.
Ray, if you still listen, I blame you. But it
Ray
be
be trying to take everybody out.
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to go.
I might try to do it, but I really don't like I don't like doing those kinds of scenarios. They stress me out, but I might try it.
Hey, I'll be honest.
I get easily stressed. I really do get easily stressed
Really?
with those things. If it's real life and I gotta lock on, then I'm okay. In a real life situation, I am large and in charge, and I handle it until it's over. Then I fall completely apart. When it's a scenario like that, I get totally stressed out.
These
How about this?
scenarios.
Some of the old ones, and you'll see what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some emotions.
Yeah.
Sometimes we had to calm somebody down one time because it got too real.
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
They
I
got
get stressed.
overwhelmed.
It got too real.
Yeah.
And the emotions, and you really have to take yourself, but it helps you.
Yeah.
It helps you build a barrier, and it
Well, it helps you
also
with
brings
skills,
little
too.
things to your
Right.
yeah. I think a few episodes ago, you come to find out how important a glass bottle would be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Alex, we were like, Alex, there's like a bicycle and a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to take? He's like, the glass bottle. Why? I would take the bicycle. He's like, no, you can make tools, you can cut rope, you can leave signals, you can make arrows, all this stuff. And I'm like, so there are like a huge amount of things that you learn just from what the little things that people throw in there
Yeah.
in those elements. But like I said, it can get emotional, but it's fun. We laugh like, oh my God.
Right.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
Especially
And
the
I
silly
will say this, Billy, because he's not really in the scenarios, he pays attention to the energy of the panel. So when it gets that way, he kind of pulls it back and kind of levels everything out a little bit.
Yeah.
I let it get started. And then I'd be like, oh, wait.
Right.
So what
Hey,
Oh man, I get
Hey,
the
Jeff.
honor of being on the panel with
What up?
Slim Sexy.
see, I knew you were gonna say
Jeff.
something. I knew you were gonna say
Make 'em
something
up.
stupid. What's up, David? What's going on, Felicia? How you doing, Gina? Good to see
Hey.
you, sis. I've been in the bushes the whole time, just listening to this knowledge, so I had to come up.
Yeah, it's all good. Have you been over there to check out My Fly Family?
Oh yeah,
The
I'm linked to
family
both.
channel?
Yeah, I'm linked to both. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'll be in the
Yeah,
bushes.
we're waiting for Joe to find the courage to come up on a panel. That's what we waiting for. We
All
trying to
right,
get him
Joe.
into the bunker, and
I,
he just
I'm waiting for the courage too.
So you wait for the
Not bad.
courage?
This is the thing too, because it's not that bad, but that like, long as you don't go into it with emotion, because nobody there is trying to like. Sometimes, so just like we know, different people have different personalities. Like we were talking on Miss T's earlier, and there was a little energeticness. Were you on there, Motivation?
I was in the bushes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you know how
there was
David
a
can
little
be
bit of
sometimes.
energy on there, and Rooster came up and he's like, I'm noticing this energy, you kind of, but some people just express themselves that way. They're not attacking you, they just, that's how expressive they are. So long as you don't come in with emotion and taking things personally, you'll be fine, because nobody on the panel is ever being like abrasive in that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
no.
And I think the one of the biggest lessons is never be too full of yourself. Never think that you're unbreakable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes
I remember one time we did the bunker early on, and somebody was in there talking about how skilled they were, and they move things around, and they're great with giving direction and building and all that. And I said to him, "What if I break your glasses?"
Right.
Simple. People break glasses all day, every day. I said, "What the hell are you gonna do now? All this military background experience and been through this.
Yeah.
What if I break it?"
And
Just
you
that
can't
simple.
see. Yeah, you can't see.
He was like, "What do you say?" I said, "I never thought of it that way."
Right.
You know,
That's good stuff.
but it's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Yeah, I do want to try it though. I'm joking, but I do want to try it.
it is fun. Hey, Fishing Man. I love it because I always walk away with something. I learn something every time. Like I remember one of the first ones. I don't remember if I was up on a panel on that one or if I was just watching that one, but we were talking. I think I was on the panel. We were talking about ways of like making things out of the stuff that we had, and someone was saying how you could use ash for soap. I think it was.
Yeah.
Today.
Okay.
And I was like, I didn't know that. So I feel like I walk away learning something.
If I do that right now.
Yeah, and that's I smell what you're saying.
FR does that right now. FR, tell them about the wood ash and stuff you use.
He gets on my
But
I think that's my cue to drop down, y'all.
No,
What'd you say, Billy?
but something simple like that, you can understand the power of fire. You can keep warm.
Yes.
You can signal. You can cook. You can clean yourself. You can cover up other smells. There's so many uses to it instead of just cooking or keeping yourself hot. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You can leave messages. Oftentimes, say if you had a like a twig or a nice piece of tree in there, you can use it to write.
Yes.
So there's so
Very
many.
true.
Yep.
Yes.
So many. It's so much information, and as long as you got people that have some experience in life pop up, you're gonna find out something new that you did not know.
Thank you, Resilient Dad.
Thank you, Resilient Dad. Much love, and blessings.
Now,
Yes,
Joe, do you camp? Do you have you ever went camping or try to go camping?
Does hotels count?
No,
In my book, it do.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Put some sheets on the bed with a damn
Wow.
in the middle. Good enough for me. That's where I wish I was now.
I take that back. I've been camping once, but it still was in the so you know how you could go to the campgrounds and they have like the little cabins. So I was in the cabin.
Right.
I was
So you getting close, but that's still close because that's still close.
I did that.
I can say that's close. That's close
Now she
to.
gonna run around talking about how she
Did
been out
y'all
there.
see Triple Threats in her backyard, her tent?
I
No, I
did
didn't see it in the
Her
backyard.
glamping tent.
I saw it when she went to Led's thing. She was at
Led's
Led's
thing.
thing. Her and
And
Bougie.
she had, I don't know if that was the one or not, but she had her Bluetti, and she had
Yeah.
her lights strung up, and she
She
had
had
her
the
air mattress
fridges, all that.
and
Uh-huh.
the fridge and all of that. I'm just saying, Joe, I'm just saying there's camping and
Yeah.
there's, but I just can't believe y'all didn't camp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
She had it looking like a Jodeci video.
Wow, she did. I guess I grew up camping, so it was no big
Yeah.
deal for me. I was in
Yeah.
scouts. My boys were in scouts when they were coming up. So I grew up camping. So it's just no
It
big
wouldn't have
deal.
bothered me as a kid because bugs, for whatever reason, bugs didn't bother me as a kid. But like I said, I was a tomboy as a kid. I was around nothing but boys. I'm the middle
Yeah.
of 3
Mhm.
kids. I have an older brother, younger brother. All my cousins were boys. I was just tomboy. I was riding dirt bikes. We were going to the creek. We lived in like a country or area of our city.
Yeah.
So sidewalks or anything, we walked down to the creek and spending the day there catching crickets and all kind of stupid stuff. Like that stuff didn't bother me as a kid. For whatever reason, I just can't do bugs now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like them. I
Okay.
don't.
that's why you spray your tent with like insect repellent and
You know what them insects would be doing to the spray? Go.
Yeah. You gotta get some from my Renaissance grandma because it works. I promise you.
Hers is good. I have heard about
It works. It
that.
works. I can promise you that. But yeah.
No, see, I don't have a problem with the bugs. Somebody's always trying to draw my blood. I live in the country. It's just how it goes. So I don't have a problem with that. But it's the it's the things that slither. That would probably be what would get me the most.
They're not gonna bother you.
because you
Okay.
if the tent
That's what
closes up,
everybody says before you get bothered by that thing.
into your tent. If you
They
seal
can
your
get in your
tent,
tent. You go
you
ahead with
seal the
that.
tent the correct way. The snakes cannot get in, or worms, or whatever it
don't-
is.
They don't bother you.
Yeah,
They're not gonna bother you. For one, they're gonna know where you are because of your vibration. If you moving, they know where you are, and they're gonna go in the opposite direction.
Okay.
I mean,
Nina,
if you
don't have any
don't
issues.
believe me. Look it up. People who get bitten by snakes are handling them.
Yeah,
No.
Are you gonna pick it up?
Erica.
Is you
Erica.
gonna pick it up? That's
I
my
ain't picking
question.
up nothing. No.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
And you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Did that gecko go the other way?
Well,
Did it go
And,
the geckos
Well, Erica
ain't
hair
gonna
look
bite
like
you.
a damn.
why?
The
It,
geckos
look
ain't
like
gonna
a
bite
bitch.
you. The
Huh?
geckos ain't gonna bite you.
It could touch me. That's
Whatever.
It might as well bit me.
I'm
Well,
through.
nah,
I'm so through with you.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about the geckos. I want to keep all my limbs. I don't want somebody tagging my toe, and now I'm walking around with a club foot.
Okay,
because I
so
went
we're
tagging,
not
you know what I
going
mean?
to Georgia with Erica now, where they got gators. We're just not going down there. Even though the gators probably not gonna bother you. If you're worried about the gators, take a small dog with you, and it will eat the dog, and you'll have a chance to get away. I'm sorry.
I almost broke out into the circle of life, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna torture y'all with my singing. But yeah, no, I mean I feel you on that, Felicia. I'm good with that.
All I'm saying is, see, that's what I'm gonna do, Billy. I'm gonna be looking at the strategy of using the small animals as bait for the bigger animals. And
That might
by
work.
small animals, I mean Alex and Gina.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm already killed. She hasn't even been up on the panel yet. She's done.
That's the
You never have to, Felicia. You never have to outrun an alligator. You just gotta outrun your
outrun
husband.
Gina, right? You have to understand. I work in the forest. They say to you, what are you going to do when you come across a grizzly in the forest? I'm taking off these boots. I'm putting on my tennis shoes and I'm going to run You can't outrun a grizzly, but I can outrun him.
Mhm.
Right? That's right. You got a strategy. Strategy. You want to survive? Strategy. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Well, I tell you one thing. I need to start jogging now because if I'm in the woods with Felicia, I got to be faster than Felicia because she done told me what her game plan is. I'm finna get. We ain't lifting weights as much no more. We finna get some cardio in.
I'm gonna
'cause
just
Felicia
tell you
trying
right
to kill
now.
me.
I can fly. If I'm in the woods and feel threatened, I can fly. I've done it before. I mean, literally levitate off the ground and fly because I saw a snake underneath my feet. Yeah, I can do that. I'm just saying.
We should be
It's
going through the woods looking like Michael Jordan, boy. Just like Jumpman and shit.
Jumpman.
Ain't nothing. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth about working in the woods. When I work in the woods, you're right, David. I can't run, and I'm a person I'm a stand and fight person. But working in the woods, I have never seen a gator. When I worked in Florida, I've never seen a gator while working in the woods. I've seen them on the road. I've seen them at bridges. But while actually working in the woods, I've never seen a gator while working in the woods. They saw me probably, but I've never seen them. And the other thing, the things that scared me in the woods was not the gators, the coyotes, the wolves, the snakes. It was people. It was people, because people are the most dangerous things out there. You walk up on the wrong person in the woods. Yeah. Most animals don't give nothing about you because you are higher on the food chain than most of them. And the other ones, you're not their preferred food.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
and I tell you, there's only a few animals that are. It's not even that they're being aggressive; is they're being protective. So a lot of times, if you do get attacked, it's because there's babies around.
Right. You get between a mom and a baby, you're in trouble. But otherwise, just be aware. You just be aware of where you are. Keep your eyes, around, looking around where you are.
Okay. Keep your head on the swivel.
Exactly.
That's right. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we gotta start Joe on his bug out bag as well, because it sounds like he don't even have a bug out bag.
Oh,
or even a bag.
I got an IT bag. When your computer break, I got you. I got spare hard drives, yeah. But
speaking of IT guy, I might have to call you, Joe.
Okay.
I got questions about stuff.
Yeah.
That is not gonna help you if the grid go down.
True.
You said it's up, so leave me alone.
I ain't worried about the grid going down.
I can't talk because my bug out bag is slim. It's still building.
Yeah, muscle.
But you've been adding on to it. We got to get you a bigger bag though, because that small bag.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I got you talking about the bag that you sent me. I got some. It ain't that one. That's just that.
Oh, okay.
I got way more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's interesting when we start talking about bug out bags. When I lived in Florida, way back when, before most of y'all were born, there was a storm. One of the jet stream or the whatever it was, it dipped down low, and I lived in Tallahassee, and moisture was coming off the Gulf, and there was a storm, and it was around holidays, and I was leaving Tallahassee, and I called the weather station to ask them about the storm. This was before everybody had weather app on their phone and all that stuff. And so I called the National Weather Service to ask them. They had shut the office down because of sleet.
Wow.
And they had a recording on that said the office was shut down because of sleet. And I was like, well, this is a Gulf storm. I'm headed east, so it's not going to be that big of a problem. I'll get out ahead of it. Got in my car, and actually my truck, and I started driving. I got to Jacksonville, and it was freezing rain. And I was like, what? I should be ahead of this storm by now. I just kept on pushing. It was freezing rain. I pulled over on the side of the road. I banged the ice off of my windshield, got back in the truck, and I kept on going. On the radio, it says I-95 is now shut down. I had just got out of Florida. They shut down I-95 in Florida. I was there in Georgia. I'm driving. It turns to snow. I'm driving. The snow is falling. Snow is falling. I'm somewhere in Georgia, and I can't pull off the road because the snow and the ice is so bad. I can't see the edge of the road. I'm driving behind an 18-wheeler, and I'm like, when he pulls off, I'll pull off. He's going to have to pull off because it's getting really bad. He pulls off. I pull off. Everywhere I look, cars are sliding down the ravine where they're trying to get off the road. I pull in behind him. I pull off the road. We park in a parking lot with of a hotel. We go in the hotel. They said it's a bunch of people there. They said y'all can stay in the lobby, but you have to leave at 2. So at 2 o'clock, they had to clear the lobby. Everybody went back in their cars. I had an extra set. Well, I had more clothes, but I had an extra set of sweats. I had a couple of blankets in there. I had water. I had food. There was a family with a small child that didn't even have a blanket. They didn't even have jackets because they were in the car. And it was like, why? I mean, I get it. We're living in Florida. We're headed north. But really, you don't have an extra set of clothes in your car. You don't have any water in your car. You don't have any food in your car. And you're on a road trip. I gave them a blanket because I had an extra blanket. And it wasn't enough. I mean, it's a Walmart blanket. Here, keep you and your baby warm. But that's the thing about, people call that a bug out bag. I just call it being prepared. You know what I'm saying? I have no bug out bag, but I had extra clothes. I had water. I had food. I always have water and food with me wherever I go. I worked outside. A lot of times you didn't have time to grab a lunch. I always had a can of chicken, a can of tuna, extra water, some crackers, toilet paper. Well, if you got to go outside, at least you have toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Just those kinds of things. Why wouldn't you have that with you all the time?
Makes sense.
Why wouldn't you have it all the time?
Makes sense.
And I mean, this was years ago. This was years ago. I didn't know I was going to need it. Moral of the story, I made it home to North Carolina. It was 12 inches of snow at Christmas, Joe. Now, we don't snow on the coast of North Carolina.
No.
12 inches of snow on the ground in New Bern at Christmas. Gracious. And the only place that didn't have snow was someplace in South Carolina. It was ice and snow in Georgia, and it was snow in North Carolina. There were 2 storms, one on the Atlantic side, one on the Gulf side, and there was no internet and all of that stuff, the Weather Channel, to tell me that this was going on.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm about hour. Maybe an hour 10 from New Bern. I'm not too far.
Right. We don't get snow at Christmas. We get snow in February.
Yeah. Or March. Right. And it lasts for 3 hours. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Well, we tried.
We get snow at Christmas. We had a white Christmas that year. 12 inches. Do you hear me? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, Darth X.
Yeah.
David's a fool. David's so crazy.
That's why I didn't put up anything he said, because he's a man.
Oh man.
Shut up, David. Yeah. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, carry your roller trauma.
But there's just some things that you need wherever that you're gonna need if anything were to happen. If your car breaks down on the side of the road, and you can't get in touch with your roadside assistance, can you change your tire? Can you or can you not? Do you have a couple of tools in the back of your car that you can knock something around or tighten a bolt or whatever? Can you keep yourself safe on the side of the road? Okay, get way off the road, as far as you go off the road as you can get, for one thing, because people crazy. But still, do you have what you have that's gonna be able to keep you safe on the side of the road?
Yeah. Or for the 12 days of Christmas, I gave away a car kit. It came with the with the cones. It came with like a flashlight. It came with a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff in the car kit. But I really many people didn't even have a car kit, and I'm like, what are you gonna do when you get a flat and you gotta wait for the tow truck?
Right.
You just gonna.
It's true.
And
I'm waiting
even
for
though
it. So
I
it takes too long to come.
yes,
I'm change that tire.
Oh no.
Me and my baby is not sitting on the side of no road for no 45 minutes to an hour waiting for a truck to get there. It's too dangerous. I'm changing that
No.
tire and getting up out of there.
Yeah.
yeah. I keep the jumper cables in the little I don't know if they would call flat the things that they kind of burn off like kind of spark. What are those called?
Flares.
Flare.
Flares.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those in my car.
Nice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
changed my own tire. I ain't got time to wait for nobody.
I do
Right.
have roadside though.
I have roadside
Yeah, I mean,
assistance,
yeah, me
No,
too.
but I'm not trying to wait on them for a flat. Now, if it was something else that I couldn't fix on the spot, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's included in my car insurance, so it's not like a separate thing that I have to get.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I
I just can't see myself being on the side of the road with no lights because where we live, we have no street lights.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and there's coyotes and deer, and no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I tell you what, I ain't gonna get caught out there without on the side of the road.
No, that's right.
We talk about that next time.
Right.
Look, I think we all know.
Yeah, we
Stay
know.
ready. Stay ready.
And you shouldn't be caught on the side of the road without it.
Right.
Mhm.
9 out of 10, I keep mine in the glove box.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, Joe, you gardening now.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm excited. So tomorrow I'm gonna record a video that I'm gonna drop next week of me pruning my tomatoes back. I'm gonna take your advice, Gina, and prune it back. And I was looking today, my cucumber plant is starting to make cucumbers.
Yeah.
They're little itty bitty babies. They got a little flower at the end, but they starting to turn into something.
They're gonna be something in 2 days. Go back
I
out
was gonna say there'll be full cucumbers in a couple days.
in
That's
2
how
days.
that-
Don't wait. If you wait 5
Okay.
days, they're gonna be too big to eat.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey Joe, because when it comes to everything else, they be I don't know when, but the cucumbers, women just know when how quick this is.
No, cucumbers and
Cucumbers mature fast. They really do.
They come fast.
I hear you, Billy. I hear you.
Oh,
Thank you.
y'all make me feel so old. Oh my
It's
god.
a real minute.
Y'all
It's
make
a
me feel so old. I used to work on a cucumber field. We picked up a field every other day. So you move from field to field.
Wow,
you pick every other
gotcha.
day because they mature in 2 days.
That's crazy.
For Mount Olive, you know Mount Olive,
Uh-huh,
physical
I do.
company in Mount Olive, North Carolina. Yeah,
Yeah.
the farmer group from Mount Olive. I picked
Uh-huh.
cucumbers as a
Got
kid,
you.
way
Got
back
you.
in the day, before most of y'all were born.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's why y'all making me feel so old.
Boy, you got a different job, man. I used to put the fires out. I was a bartender.
I was never a bartender and I never worked in a restaurant. I never worked retail. Well, sort of,
Really?
kind of, but I mostly never worked retail.
Yes.
Yeah. I did work at
Yeah.
a little gift shop once, but that
Yes, she's
wasn't
done
really
a lot
retail.
there. Are you retired vet? Were you a vet?
Who?
You, Miss
No.
Felicia.
Mm-mm.
I thought you
Civil
were
service.
military.
Civil service.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, not a vet.
Okay.
My husband's a vet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm learning something.
Yeah.
Y'all
Retired civil service.
Cucumbers and what else? I know you had strawberries, right?
I got cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers. I got 2 different strains of peppers.
That's the peppers.
Okay.
Mhm.
Those the peppers with the pot was too small before you had to transfer them
Uh-huh.
to the big one.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Yeah, the peppers
Oh.
will probably be your last thing to show you fruit.
These
Yeah.
are all of the tomato seeds that Black's Tropical gave me. I got tons of them. So I'm gonna put the lettuce in the ground this weekend because
Yeah.
I'm gonna make me a full salad. I'm gonna have cucumbers, tomatoes, and lettuce.
Put it in the shaded area.
On a
They
shady
look like
spot for
seeds.
the lettuce.
Yeah,
Okay.
shady
Yeah.
area.
I got
Ooh,
these
pretty.
tomatoes.
What
Chocolate
are those
pear.
called?
Chocolate pear.
Chocolate.
Ooh, those are probably
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna be the one I'm gonna try, like what you were saying, just to see.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
then I got a whole salad blend that they gave me.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
some of
Got,
those. Yeah, I like
uh,
those.
and then tomato black cherry something.
Oh, those are
Okay.
good. Those are
See,
good. You'll like
okay,
those.
okay, I'm gonna like these. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that, and then another different black strawberry.
That's
And
interesting.
yeah,
mm.
yeah. So I got so much. They blessed me with all
I
kinds of stuff. I
see.
ain't even done nothing with these melons. Then now is this
Wait a
one of the
minute, you
ones
gonna join the melon contest? Watermelon contest?
doing what?
Probably not.
He's like, what?
Brooke was calling everybody. He's gonna do a video where he calls everybody out for the watermelon wars.
Oh, okay. Now
Oh,
is this one of those ones? It's still not good for canning. That's like a beefsteak. Is that right?
Is that what that
That's a
is? What
slicing
is it?
tomato. Yeah,
Okay.
beefsteak. That's a
Okay.
slicing tomato.
Yeah.
It's a Dester. Okay.
Slicing. That's for tomato sandwiches.
You can
Okay.
tell which ones are slicers because they look a little bit. They're usually bigger.
Okay. I got you.
That's
And then
a slicer. What is that? Cherokee purple?
Yeah,
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it
that's
looked
a
like.
slicer too.
Yeah. And then I don't even know what this is.
Oh, that's the lemon
lemon.
cucumbers.
Lemon cucumber. Oh,
Those
No.
are delicious. If
Those
you
are
Oh, they
like,
are.
yeah.
I
Okay.
like them. I like
Okay.
them.
They
I'm
taste
gonna
to
have,
me. They taste just almost exactly like a regular cucumber.
They taste exactly like a regular cucumber.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to try them. And then
but
some
they're
watermelon
neat
seeds.
shape and they
What
grow
kind
and
of
they're prolific.
watermelon was that?
What does that say?
Baker Creek heirloom seeds.
No,
Ben
tell-
Kadomi. BNI
Benny.
KODIMA.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that. It looks like it's a miniature.
It's a
melon.
small one,
Yeah.
yeah, like a
Yeah.
refrigerator. Cute.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they sent me all of these seeds, and they
Yeah.
sent me
Mike, he's already growing beefsteak. He has like 14 beefsteak plants.
way too many. And then
So
they
he's
sent
growing
me
beefsteak.
pruners.
Pruner.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use these in the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Martika won't be a pesca forever. Nice seeds. Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got too much stuff. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have poured the whole bag of seeds. It's in
And there's no
hindsight.
such thing as too much.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as too much.
You can thin out the seeds once they start
That's all of my seeds.
germinating. Gina,
Nice.
don't do that. How many of them you got?
How
I
many
got
what?
two. How many of those cases you got? I got 2. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
My
I'm gonna
other
have to buy me a
has
case.
here.
And I got seeds that are not in the case.
Michael's is probably Michael's is where I found it the cheapest. I
Okay.
think that Hobby Lobby has run them that cheap before, but then you have to wait for a sale. But Michael's
at Joann's too, but Michael's has them. I don't know if they're on sale right
they're
now.
usually about 15. No, they're cheaper than that, aren't they? Like
They
12.
go down to 12.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they go down to 12. Don't buy it full price.
No.
Okay.
Wait
Yeah.
till it go on sale.
No,
Okay.
I try to look on Amazon also and see if I can find one on sale from Amazon.
They usually
Okay.
are full price. Well, they usually be a little bit on sale at Amazon, but they don't usually be half price.
Right.
Okay.
That was me last year, David. I'm trying
Yeah.
not to go through this year with that many pepper plants. Now, if I count my sweet and my hot, I probably over 30, but I separate. I don't count them together. I say
Well,
I got this many sweet. I have 10.
Gotcha.
So I have 12 sweet plants, sweet pepper plants, and then I have 16 hot pepper plants. So what's that?
28.
28.
Nice.
They're
I
not
had-
on sale right
I
now.
don't know
I
how
got
many
2
I got.
strands of hot peppers.
Which ones?
The label fell off, so I
Ah,
have to go back and look at a video. But I got them from the big box store.
so was it something like jalapeno, habanero, something like that?
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 6 plants in one container, and I think 6 in the other. So
Mhm.
But yeah,
Okay.
you can always thin out plants after they germinate, and you can move them to other places. Put them in
Okay.
other containers or whatever.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
uppotted everything.
But yeah,
What you want to see, David?
he's talking about because I probably just I don't know if he's talking about my plants outside, which I ain't doing that because my reception will break up as soon as I try to go out there. And I know you ain't talking about what's in my case because I definitely ain't doing that, and everything ain't even in my case. I got some of them in here.
I still got to put stuff in cases. I still got stuff I need to organize and put in
And
cases.
some of them on my desk.
Because seeds just keep coming in the mail. I don't understand
That's
that.
the problem.
I
Y'all keep
don't get it. Why do seeds keep coming in the mail? It's like, what?
Well,
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all.
Let me say this because I am new. Anybody that wants to send me seeds, you're more than welcome to send me seeds. I will not turn it down. I'm gonna grow some black cherries or some black tomatoes or one of these other tomato blends. I'm gonna put a couple of them seeds in a solo cup this weekend.
Yeah. You got to work on getting a fruit tree also.
This evening, it's new moon, people.
Yeah.
It's new moon, people. You know what that means? New moon means you plant seeds for things.
That's what I do today.
Fruit above the ground. It's time to drop seeds for those things that fruit above ground. New moon.
Okay.
Look, Tia and Darth, both of y'all. It depends on how much y'all eat these things.
Right.
I use what I do with my sweet peppers. I'm eating them fresh when I grow them, but I'm also, because I can never eat as many as I grow, I slice them up and freeze them, and I dice some and freeze them. And then when I make dishes, I could just pull them out and put them in dishes. So I like to produce enough to get me to the next season. So I still have like 2 or 3 bags in my freezer right now. I don't want to be completely out when I'm trying to grow more peppers.
Got you.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to clean. David, you plant root crops on a full moon. I plant things on any moon.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you need seeds?
But I plant things on any
At first, and
I also plant when it rains. If it's raining outside, I'm probably outside dropping seeds while it's raining.
Nice.
Because you can't grow too
You
much.
haven't been getting rain. I've been wanting the rain, but it hasn't been really raining. So I haven't but I finally dropped my seeds today because I was like, oh, it's new moon.
Nice.
I got dropped seeds.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm excited.
Drop them seeds.
Nice.
Yes, drop them seeds right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide where I want my watermelon mound to be.
Yeah, I do have some watermelon seeds. I got some of them from the big box store, so I'm just waiting for them to
The
germinate.
thing about watermelon, Joe, you got to have the room because they're pretty. They spread out. They spread out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta have
whatever. I grew watermelon in a box one year. I'm just saying.
But did they didn't vine out?
They did vine out. I just lifted the vines up and I still grew them in a box. I staked them up and
the root of it is no big deal to me, but the vining of it is. I had one where I didn't notice it until I was cleaning, almost to the point I was cleaning up out the bed that had watermelon. One of my watermelon, the vine went under my fence a little bit. So it grew where the fence was pushing up against it a little bit as it was growing. I didn't even know it was there. It was a sugar baby. It wasn't one of my big ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, they make a mess. I don't like growing watermelon because, well, whatever. Whatever. I do grow them, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I got a cool spot beside the house that seems to be doing really well for everything. So I think I'm gonna put my watermelons over there and let them vine out.
So impatient. When you'll leave
killing more plants than him. That's not true, David. I know people who've grown watermelon in their apartments. That's not true.
Yeah, you can.
You got a balcony.
You just pack them on up the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. I see what he said now. The maintenance man will be your crop.
Right.
Uh-oh. That might be true.
Yeah.
Hey, fat guy with guns.
What up, Zach?
What's up, Zach? Good to see you, bro.
You see your family camping out. Your peeps.
Yeah.
I wish I could see you guys the tent. Let's see. This is the big one. So I'm in the porch area. I can't see it.
The size one.
Yeah, this is the tent area. And then, excuse Alex's mess.
What mess?
This is the one side. So that's a room over there. This is the sitting area. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see. So it has a table, it has the cooler, and all of Alex's. And then that's Alex's room.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So it has
is that?
This one fits between
10 people.
10 to 12 people for this one.
Okay.
And then you have like it has the hanging. Let me see if I can get in it real quick. So each section you can put hang up where you can put your phone or a tablet to where you can watch TV. And then it has these shelves. So it has like 10 shelves.
Okay.
Here. I can put the lights in it if I want it.
Okay, I'm going camping
and then
now.
it,
You convinced me.
See, that's a nice size tent.
Right.
You thought you were gonna have to be in one of the bike tents, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it has a tiny hole for Billy put his extension cord through it because he can't sleep outside without his fan. So we do put the fan in here. We put two chairs in. I could put 2 folding chairs in here. I'm trying to convince him to let me buy the blow up couch. That's what I really want to get for my. You can get a blow up couch, Joe.
Nice.
Put that on your camping.
Yeah.
And
you just wait until we put this pole in here.
Right. You heard what he said.
Oh Lord, right now.
It stands 6 feet high. So it's not like I have to bend down. I'm standing straight up.
Yeah, because you're short.
Nice. Now this is the question. This is the question that I have. How long does it take to set up that tent?
Well, because we've been practicing, it only took me and the youngest one 20 minutes.
Really?
The older ones didn't help.
They do this several times a year. This is
okay.
And they've been doing it for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good size tent.
While they were out here putting the tent up, I was making sure that the air conditioning was working right inside the house.
Right.
Oh, okay. Somebody has to make sure that those kind of things are taken care of.
Right.
And you know they do have personal fans that are battery operated at Aldi.
Oh, we have one.
Okay.
It's the fan and it has a light. Show them the light.
I'm holding it like it's a margarita cup and shit.
Show them the light. So it has the light. It has floodlights. It has blinker lights.
Nice.
Yeah, and y'all don't sleep on Aldi, people. Do not sleep on Aldi because they had a lot of good stuff that like the lights, like the battery operated lights that you can stick anywhere. They had those. They had the fans. They had the pop-up containers that you can wash dishes in, you could wash yourself in, whatever. They had all kinds of neat stuff in there. So just do not sleep on Aldi.
I go there just to go down to Alice Shane. That's what they call it in the Aldi community. The
I mean, they have a lot of gardening stuff in there too. I mean, they even have soil right now, I think. And then they have a lot of gardening stuff.
They have seeds. They have bulbs for flowers.
They have plants. They have fruit. They have fruit trees. Well, fruit plants.
Wow.
Do not sleep on Aldi. They have little greenhouses and stuff like that. So
I got 2 of the greenhouse thingies. I have one of the greenhouses, and I have 2 of the
bed
it's like
covers.
a greenhouse, but it goes over your beds.
Yeah, bed
it goes
covers.
4x4s. What are you talking about, Billy?
Nothing. There with my friend, so keep my head cool. Ooh, that feels good. New spot.
Well, I hate to run, but I'm gonna grab some food and I gotta get a few things done. But I had to come up and hang out with everybody for a little bit.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna be
It's
wrapping
good
it
to
up
see
anyway.
you,
We can
Joe.
go 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's always good.
It's a
Thank
privilege.
you.
I'll be back. Much love, much love.
Right.
See ya.
See ya.
All right, y'all take care.
You too. I was gonna get a Carolina Reaper and I got a ghost pepper instead. So I'm growing a ghost pepper this year. Well, I'm growing a lot of hot peppers, but I think the Carolina would have been the hottest. Now the ghost is my hottest pepper, I think, that I'm growing. I know it was kind of hard to see. You're gonna have to take some pictures and put them on your community page because you know my Renaissance grandma really wants to, see about that tent.
You know what? I'm upset she missed that sale on that 15 person because that tent was, and it was only like, what was it, $100 or $150? I forgot how much it was, but for the price of that tent, that was really good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that
She
tent
really
was
did get one.
5 rooms, so it had the main room and then it had 5 room section off on it. So
David, that's interesting. You talking about tents, setting up tents inside. My little goddaughter turned 2 last year, and for her birthday, I got her an indoor pop up. Actually, it's an outdoor pop up tent, but it can be used inside because now she has her own space. And wherever she goes, she got her own space.
Yeah, my daughter had one of those, and when I know what he means though, because I remember as kids we did that all the time. We would pop up, but see, as kids, you just did things like that. Like sleeping on the floor was actually to me more comfortable most times than sleeping on the bed. So having like a little fort or tent area and have my pillow and my blanket on the floor, it was perfect. Now I'm a little more.
Alex has been sleeping on the floor, and he got a queen size and a full size bed in his room. He got 2 big beds in his room, and he still got to sleep on the floor.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. That's exactly how he did it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we used to do it. That's how we would do it. Get your sleeping bags and drape them over some chairs and
Yep.
Yep.
And we'll beg. Beg. Mama, let me sleep in the backyard. Mama, let me sleep in the backyard.
This is kind of like the good, the bad, and the ugly for women, especially, but men also. If you can get yourself a ratchet strap, put it in your bag or your camping area, whatever. You put it around a tree and put it under your shoulders when you use the bathroom. So it kind of holds you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we all one thing.
Well, y'all have a house, so I hope y'all not using it in the backyard.
I'm going right out here.
Gina, I have boys. I have men. Sorry. I have men. You know they go in the backyard on a regular day.
It'd be Tuesday afternoon.
I asked my son, why are you using the bathroom in the yard? He's like, Mom, it's the rites of passage.
Wow.
Well, go behind the fence.
Wow.
Doggone it, you ain't got to do it in the front yard.
They'll get out the car and go straight to the backyard. And I'm like, you passing the front door though.
Right.
So I'm like, just let it be.
My son was doing it on the side of the house. I'm like, go behind the fence. If you're going to do it in the yard, go behind the fence. At least it'll help keep the squirrels and stuff out of my garden.
Right.
Wow. Have a 10 Oh, that's nice. Indiana Jackson says they have a 10-person tent. Yes. So that's awesome. Billy, are you calling my
instant tent? One of them throw it up and it pops down open?
I think so.
I love those instant tents. You need to make sure that they are doing the perimeter to keep stuff out your yard. Uncle,
You're
that's
asking a lot.
right.
We can't eat and walk. We ain't that smart. We ain't that smart.
Pick a different spot every day. I'm just saying.
Wow,
Sometimes I
Zach.
that old.
it's nitrogen. That's right.
Mm-mm.
Gina, have you seen those instant tents? I like them.
I have not. Hey, Tracy
You just
Tatum.
you take them out the back and you throw them up, and they come up and
Yep.
they just pop in place.
Because stuff that pops up
Mhm.
easily it always is easy to put back down. How you get it back down?
It's like
Oh no,
those. They're pretty easy. They really kind of when you press against them, they have like memory, and so they fold back into the memory of how it was coiled.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
look, David, we love you.
I cannot.
David
Oh,
gets
so
all the
we're still
love.
reading
David
it.
gets
My bad.
all the
Were you still
love.
reading it? Oh, he said they set theirs up in 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, those things set up quick. They really do.
I want to get one. I do. I want to get one of those.
But you got a condo tent right now.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know. That's
I mean, she was on the porch, then she opened up to go into
I'm
the
on
house.
the board to get.
She was basically selling real estate. So this is a two bedroom. We have the dining room over here. The living space
Right.
is here.
Mhm.
we sound.
I'm telling you, we sitting on the porch now. It's screened in. I got a screen in port.
He said he
I
had to
can
watch
set up the projection.
He said he had to watch a video.
a video to put it up.
So do you do practices, Zach? Do you and your family practice?
I think Zach goes camping. I think he does go camping.
That's nice.
Haven't
And
been
the closest I could get to it was the little cabins. I think I can't remember what the name of the campground was. There's one called
You should get your grandchildren.
Well, I guess you could practice your preps in your car. Set up your car for camping.
You could. They have the where you can have the
car for camping.
Yeah, because they have it where you can have the blow up mattress go from the back seat and then you could put it towards the front seat and it's still a mattress and it's supposed to be really comfortable. You can try that. Gina said nope, it's still not a hotel.
See, I don't trust it either. And now if it's in my backyard, that's different. But actually being like out somewhere camping in a tent, I wouldn't get any rest. I would be on high alert. I would have to have like 5 pew-pews around me. I'm not trusting nothing. Somebody's trying to come in, take me, and harvest my organs. It's just what it is. They want my organs.
Okay. All right.
That's how you go with a group of people. You would have to go with your daughter and your grandkids.
They in on it. They done sold them. They sold my organs. They in on it. That's my grandson.
Oh my gosh.
Sold my organs for a bag of
Gina, get a tent for your backyard and just set it up during the day and see how long you can last in your backyard.
That is the problem, Gina. You watch too much TV. You're gonna have to restrict your screen time because this is a problem. We're gonna have to restrict your screen time.
I agree.
You see, no more watching the news for you. You can only watch gardening. You can only watch gardening on YouTube. Okay, I'm just saying because yeah.
I don't even see these things on YouTube, so this is the place here.
Yeah,
I watch all the crazy stuff.
It's funny because, like I said, that's my biggest fear is the people.
See,
it's not being out in the yard. I was stopped while sleep camping. Why I got stopped?
Mike, why would you tell her that?
Wait a minute though.
Right.
But was it the person that you went camping with who stabbed you?
See, but why does that matter? Because anybody could do it. He said yes, he's serious.
Yeah, it matters. If
I
it's
don't
the
want a
person that
stranger doing it or a person that I know doing it. I don't want anybody doing it. Now they're trying to cut me open and take my organs.
I'm just saying, was it the person that you
Because
went
you
with,
know I'm the healthiest person you ever
or was
seen.
it a stranger?
I can't.
Because I'm trying to figure out the stats here. See, I'm a numbers person. I'm going to tell you that the statistics tell me that it was probably somebody that knew you.
Statistics tell me that I need to go camp in my bedroom.
Don't go with nobody.
I can put a tent up around my bed.
Gina, buy a tent and put it in the backyard.
What's the point?
And then what do I do with it? Now it's in the backyard. Now what do we do?
Long story. Us a guy that you knew. See, I knew it was somebody they knew. I knew it was somebody he knew.
Showed up uninvited.
Right. Yeah. Now I do have a story that's not me. My cousin got shot while sleeping in his car by a stranger.
Say that again. Start at the beginning. I missed something.
My cousin.
Wait,
your cousin. Okay. Okay.
While sleeping in his car by a stranger.
That's why I can't sleep outdoors.
So you never slept like on a road trip at a rest stop, like one of those rest areas?
Me?
I've never slept at one. I had a meditation tape. If I got sleepy on the road, it was actually a hypnosis tape. If I got sleepy on the road, I'd pull into a rest area. I'd put the headphones on and I'd run the tape for 15 minutes. And because after 15 minutes, you wake up awake and alert, and then I get back on the road. But I never was sleep.
I am literally, I have never had a situation where I've gotten tired to need to pull over into a rest stop. But say I did. I got tired. I am GPSing Walmart or Target. I will sleep in their parking lot before I sleep at a rest stop. Rest stops are dangerous to me. There's somebody there that's going to take me and harvest my organs. Wait
a minute. Gina, I'm gonna tell you something that if you're in your car and somebody's trying to take you, your car is your weapon. Drive over them.
My car is in the inside of the semi truck. They take the whole thing.
Oh my God. You need to limit your screen time. Mike, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You need to we're going on a screen time. We're getting ready to go on a screen time diet. You need to limit your screen time for real.
This is what I'm gonna
I don't know what she's watching, but
you guys like
she's not watching good stuff.
What up, Hutch? I don't like
Hutch.
Hey, Hutch.
Y'all like living dangerously at truck stops and rest stops or whatever they're called.
Girl, we stopped it was on the road. It was with my son. We stopped at a truck stop and we went in. It was with my son. He was, I don't know how old he was in his teen years. We stopped and we went in. We got back in the car and I said, "Did you just see that?" And he was like, "What are you talking about? Did you see that guy right there?" And I was like, he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "That guy right there. Did you see him?" And he was like, "No, Mama, I didn't see him." I was like, "Look,
see,
watch that."
They had you.
And no, it wasn't nobody trying to kidnap anybody. It was a guy working the truck stop. And he came in working. And I was like, you have to be aware, son, because these things happening all around you. You got to be aware. But it was, yeah.
See, I watched an episode of Criminal Minds.
Stop that.
Stopped at the rest stop and the mom went to the restroom. The guy took her because he was trying to find a mother for his daughter. And he was kidnapping women from the rest stop. So, I might not find the one who's trying to kidnap someone to be
when you watch that At the beginning, there was a disclaimer that says no persons were harmed.
Those
in the making
disclaimers
of
are just
this.
so they don't get sued for giving up the information. That's all they're there for.
If
But
you
see,
stop
I'm
at a
one of
rest
the
stop
people.
and you're not carrying a knife or some type of protection on you, then that's
Don't
an
bring a
issue.
knife to a gunfight. They
You
gonna
You
have
have
a
still gotta carry a knife because if they're trying to kidnap you and cut you, you can at least try to cut their wrist. Something
not
you
if
gotta
they
cut
took
their.
my knife and they've harvested my organs.
I'm done
Eric,
with you.
Don't nobody want your
I'm done with
organs. Don't nobody want your organs.
yeah, Felicia.
Don't nobody want your organs. What blood type are
see,
you anyway?
now when if Hutch say there are weird folks at the truck stop, weird folks. Thank you, Hutch.
There are weird folks out there. There are weird folks everywhere. What's your blood type? I need to know if I need to harvest your organs. I know a nephrologist who's always
I
looking.
almost said my blood type until you told me why.
I know a nephrologist is always looking for kidneys. What's your blood type? They don't need your organs. They got people on motorcycles for that. That's
Jesus,
what we call
Felicia.
motorcycle riders, organ donors. That's
Mhm.
right.
There's a list of people waiting for organs.
Not yours.
Mine.
Not-
Tracy Tatum, are you really needing an organ? Are you serious?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tracy.
No. Listen, there are really people I know that on a list for it. One of my
And that is true. That is true. My sister got a kidney donation. My cousin got a heart
I
transplant.
was gonna say my husband might end up on the heart on the thing.
Yeah.
On the
My cousin had a heart transplant.
So far, so good, but his.
But here's the deal, Gina. I know they make it seem like that's a reality, but harvesting organs like that is not really that useful.
Until it is.
It's not really that useful.
You had told us. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss her. I should have listened. That's what it's gonna be like.
I can't with you two right now. I cannot with you two right now.
Listen, I am seriously, and the sad part is, I know y'all think I'm joking, but I'm not.
I know you're not.
I know.
You know you're not.
I know.
Not. You're not on the list. Why
You're not on the list, or you don't need it?
No, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's needed, but not on a list.
Not on the list. Okay.
Which.
Right. There's things that are actually more that are more dangerous for you than that. There's a higher risk of other things, Gina. I'm just saying. There's higher risk of other bad things, put it that way. Stop eating your backyard veggies. They don't want them anyway. She the wrong blood type. I'm telling you, she's not compatible.
I bet I'm not, but I'm not telling you what it is. I'm not the universal. I will say I'm not the universal, but I
am, and I'm still not worried.
I'm not the universal. I'm the most common blood type, which is what, O positive, I think. Universal is O negative, right?
I can't remember.
I think O negative is universal.
Can't remember.
What are you trying to remember? If you were going to harvest my organs, you guys talked about it, didn't you?
We talked about it Wednesday. He said it Wednesday when you was coming up with different names. You and what's his name? Ray Official.
That wasn't me. That was
Brady. That's what I'm gonna do I'm gonna harvest the organs. Alex said he's gonna harvest your organs on the
Alex, I thought we were closer than that.
Y'all gonna be real close. You're my backup. Damn. He said when one of his dreads fall out, he gonna put one of your dreads.
Wow.
Wow.
Mine are thinner. You have to bulk them up. I think my
So he'll take two of yours and twist them together.
It is not my phobia, my Renaissance grandma. I would never, ever share. It's not really my phobia. I would never share my phobia online because I feel like someone would use that against me.
Right. Right.
I would never.
Oh
But
my.
I do have two very strong phobias. I do have two of them. But I would never share what they are.
Yeah, we know one of them is spiders.
Because the person who's going to harvest my organs is going to use my phobia to capture me.
To capture.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying nobody don't want your organs.
only
think
your
they do.
husband. Only your husband.
I almost said no, but then I thought about something and I look, focus. Oh, I can't. Now I feel like my face is turning red. I did, and I won't share my phobia though.
You went there. You just had to go there.
But I do need to do the 40 questions. Because I think actually I don't remember if phobia was one of the questions, but if it is, I will not be answering that one. But there was another one that
I didn't do that.
My TV? Why y'all didn't know
I
how many
didn't
TVs in
I
the
didn't
house?
do that either. The 40 questions. I should have probably, but
I got tagged in because my Renaissance grandma, I'm pretty sure she tagged me.
I was tagged. I can't remember who tagged me. I was tagged, but I didn't do it.
I am going to do it.
I might do it.
I just haven't yet.
But I'm not going to answer everything.
I can tell you now, I will not answer my phobia. I don't trust people to know that information. I feel like somebody's making a list and I don't like it. I like that. I'm a weirdo like that. Like I'd be like, what you need to
know that for? Right. Now I'm about that with any information.
It's not weird. You just being
well. Yeah, I don't want you knowing me that well.
Right.
I am going to do it, Mike. I promise. I'm going to do it.
I might do
I
it.
will not share my phobia, and I'm not that I care that somebody, because you'd be silly to come up in here thinking you're going to take my TVs, but I'm like, why do you need to know how many TVs I got? Like, that's not important. That doesn't tell you anything about me, does it?
How many? It tells me something. It tells me something about you.
How many TVs I have?
Yeah, it tells me something about you. Yeah, I'm judging now. This is me judging.
Matter of fact, maybe my answer will be none. This is my own. I just have my computer to talk to people online with.
I might do it, Mike. I don't know.
Yes, I know I'm gonna do it. I just don't know when. That's the thing, because I have to get the 40 questions. I mean, does anybody have a printout of these 40 questions, or do I have to go and watch somebody and write them down? I don't.
It's printed out on somebody's. I can't remember who it was I watched. In their description box. I forgot whose it was I watched. It was early on. It might be G-Quat.
That would be helpful.
It might have been G-Quat. It was one of the ones I watched early on.
It's itching, y'all. But I'm about to wrap this up because it's just going and going. We like almost going on 3 hours.
You must wait for your little 2 minutes.
My what?
What's your minute say on your clock?
She had 2:38.
2:38.
2:40. Zach, are you still in here?
What happened?
Zach. I can't say on here. Thank you, Zach. I can't wait.
You better tell me. I'm gonna need to know. My 40 is on my community page. You can get the questions there. Uniform Lady Tech said you can get them on her page.
Awesome.
So uniform.
I could put it on my community page and not have to do a video.
No, they just got the list of the questions. Everybody's doing a video answering them.
But I could just do it on my community page and not do a video.
But that wouldn't be. Oh, you mean just take the questions and write out the answers?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what she's saying.
And other descriptions. Awesome. I'm going to check.
So Unicorn Lady.
Did you do it? I didn't see yours.
I have to go and look.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look because typically you pop up in my feed, but you know how YouTube is, child.
I don't even know who all tagged me in
Tomorrow
it.
is World
Hey,
what?
Gina,
B
which
Day?
knife did you get?
Knife? Oh, the first one. The
I
You
need
did?
one. What you get?
she put it. You gotta go to her page. Child, she was a solicitor. It was the first one on the list. Hold on.
Like, I didn't even tag you. I think I tagged Monique King.
She
Oh,
tags
okay.
me. She don't have to tag me because they already know she tagged me, so she don't have to write my name. She does it where my name don't show up.
Oh, she puts her name, your name in the comments, and she'll go. She'll go. Eugenia.
She does. Yeah, she doesn't put my name in a comment anymore. She just the system. YouTube already knows, and then they push it to me. I mean, I literally probably saw it. I probably was the first person who saw it.
Right.
I probably pushed send and then you looked at it.
Dang it. Y'all making me
did.
look. I
And
need
I was
but
like,
does it how big is it though? How long is the blade?
they're
That's
all
what I need
nice.
to know.
It's like 4 or 5 of them. They're all nice.
Yeah.
But do you know how to use it? I need a class.
I really don't. And one thing about me is that I will do homework. Like I'm not going to willy-nilly be. I would have preferred, which I didn't see any of them to do that. I want to have a folding one.
I want to throw a knife. Actually, I want
all
a
the
set of
bigger
throwing knives.
you know what I mean, Erica?
I'll look for one.
You don't want to fold.
I have one, but it's not a nice one. It's just it was just a one that I got. It wasn't expensive. I mean, not that it has to be expensive to be nice, but it's just a cheap one.
Right.
But I would like to have a nice one.
I'll look for it. I'll look for one.
Okay.
But yeah, those knives, I was like, ooh, if I bring another knife though in this house.
It's like if I bring another one in this. Oh yeah, that's true. I do have quite a few, but none of them are good for self-defense. They're mostly tools.
Wait, you don't have a machete or anything, Felicia?
Oh, I got a machete.
Oh, that's a self-defense one. Machete self-defense. I'll go for my machete before I go for a flip one. I'm
For
just
real.
saying.
For real. Right. Me too. Yeah.
Thank you. I just now saw. I saw it. I saw. It's going to be her. I don't care where she was. It's going to be her. Billy, don't be trying to text him and find out what I'm talking about.
I want to know.
I knew before you. What you talking about?
Of course you did.
It sure is nice.
It sure is nice. Oh, you didn't do a video, just a community page. Okay.
Oh, that is pretty.
Okay.
No.
That is pretty, but I don't know about that.
The tactical one. It's like 4 other
Yeah.
ones on there. There's a tactical hatchet.
Yeah.
That was a bit much.
I don't
for
want
me.
that. I like that one.
And y'all,
The hunting one.
like I said, if you're not following, I posted let me post yours. I posted their family channel in the chat, but I'm gonna post Erica's too. And on her community page, periodically she will post Amazon deals. They're not always something like what we're talking about now, the knives. She's done like dehydrators, canners, all kind of preppers, all kind of stuff. Like she finds stuff that almost anybody on YouTube can probably use. Crafters, like she finds stuff for all the communities.
I like that.
I think I know.
But I don't know how to use that. How do you use that? I need a class for that.
Yeah.
Who teaching
You
classes?
probably don't want one though.
Who teaching
That
classes? That was kind of cool.
I posted her channel in the chat. Definitely, if you aren't following her already, check her out. Also, she goes live every Wednesday at 6, and trust me, it happens even if she thinks it doesn't, because I'll just call her and or text her and threaten her life. Because we're not supposed to do between 5 or what time did I say 6? What time did you go live? 5? 5. I was like, what am I supposed to do between 5? I have scheduled out my life for this hour or 2 or 3.
I also post, if you guys have Facebook, I also post on my Facebook page. I may do like bed sheets and like different kids stuff. So I also do it on my Facebook page.
You might
in my Facebook group.
You might
It's called Amazon Deals and Steals.
Okay.
That one I don't be tagging Gina in because one, she don't do Facebook, and then two, her husband is not gonna come looking for me because she purchasing all this other stuff.
Gina still got a Black Planet page.
I actually never had a internet page. I have a Facebook page, actually. I just don't be on it. I have a
good.
So y'all can find me on Facebook, but I don't go on there. It's too toxic for me over there. I hate it. And the sad part is all my friends are close people to me, friends and family. I'm like, y'all too toxic. I be cussing them out all the time. Like, why are y'all posting all this stuff online? I just go away. Because if I don't,
I only go on Facebook to look for deals also. So like if I can't find a deal, but like with my Renaissance grandma, somebody had posted that tent deal, because there's different people that are Walmart affiliates or Target affiliates, and they may have better deals than me. I don't mind sharing their deals because they do the same for me.
Yeah. I pushed the wrong thing. I'm the same way. I get what you're saying. I would I don't mind reposting stuff. And first of all, Erica is talking about some. She doesn't send me the deals from Facebook. She does. She don't send me to Facebook to see the deals. It's all that happens.
Y'all should have answered my question.
Oh, what was your question?
Where can I get lessons on how to use it?
Now that I don't know.
I don't know. I just play with it.
Cause I'm gonna need to know how to use that little claw knife.
Oh yeah.
Cause it's little. It ain't big, but it's deadly.
Do you think hubby might know how to use it?
No. Why would I be asking if I thought that?
Why? But he has a military background. He might have some.
Why would I be asking if I thought that?
I don't know.
I mean, like she don't want to know that she's trying to learn. But he'd be like, nope.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't. Y'all be pushing my buttons, y'all know. You be pushing my buttons. He know better than to tell me no for anything.
Oh, that's a good point.
He know better.
Grandma said it's probably
can find on YouTube, because every time he tell me, I don't think you can do that, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I need to send you a picture right now, Gina, so you can see what I did this week.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. You gonna be jelly.
Oh Lord. I felt, and what's funny is I went to the store that had the machete and did not even get it. I went there for something else. What did I go there for? And forgot all about the machete. What the heck did I go there for? Dang it. I don't remember.
They have lots of stuff at that store.
I know.
Harbor Freight. We're talking Harbor Freight. They have lots of cool stuff at Harbor Freight. If I go in there, I ain't gonna have no money left.
I have no memory of what I went in there for, but whatever it was, I found it and bought it. Whatever I went there for, but didn't even think about that. David started it. Don't poke the bear.
I am not a bear.
Well, yeah, I am going to wrap it up because I got to pee.
Yeah. Oh, that part right there.
Listen, and I ain't going
Well, I'm gonna just
outside
go
to do
outside
it.
real quick.
I ain't going outside.
They make this thing that you can use so you don't have to squat. Just saying.
Mhm.
You go
That's
inside the trunk of your car and get yourself a funnel
That's true. That's probably similar to what
or,
they got.
or a 2-liter soda bottles.
Oh, no, that no.
Yeah, you gotta cut it in half, Gina. You gotta cut the soda bottle in
Okay.
half.
I was thinking that
Back-
it's gonna
Back
be
in the day before they made
Yeah.
those things, you know the little spoons that they would give for you to give babies medicine. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
put the bottom off of that.
See,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
See,
That
Gina,
sound like a mess right there, though. I don't know about that.
it works. I'm just saying. You talk to women who worked out in the woods. You don't want chiggers all up in the U-Haul, huh?
that's
Yeah.
what
I'm just saying.
You don't want
I
what?
know what a jigger is.
my son's grandma, we do it for the whole weekend. We go from Friday to Sunday.
Who?
Sunday afternoon. Us. Well, me and Alex. Billy is most likely gonna sneak out soon because it's getting dark out, as you can see. So
I go from early Friday afternoon to late Friday afternoon.
That's funny.
so it'll be just Alex and I. And it doesn't look like it's gonna rain, so I may pull out the projector for us to watch a movie while we sit on the porch.
Yeah.
And I'll make the real house a screen. So
It's just me, my mom, and I.
I love it. I love it.
I do too. Those are good times. Those are good times.
we do an outdoor movie. Like I said, we got a cooler with drinks for the weekend. We got snacks for the weekend. We have the grill. We have Billy made us an outdoor shower. So honestly, we only go inside to use the restroom. Honestly.
You check on me.
Oh yeah. See if Billy's alive. 'Cause 9 out of 10 he'll sleep all day.
See? Right. Billy is used to the finer things. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I appreciate y'all coming up and hanging out with me tonight. This was
Thank you for having us.
This was great.
It was fun. It really
It
was.
was. It was. I appreciate it. So I will be seeing everybody in these streets tomorrow morning. We got Urban. Vision isn't going live tomorrow, but Urban is 8:50-ish Eastern time.
Mhm.
Night. The chat is at 7, and Sifting Some Soil is a guest on there. And then is that it for Saturday that I'm aware of? I don't know if TT's going live or not. She hasn't told me anything. And then Sunday,
she know we like it when she go live, and TT be always having excuses, and then she don't want to post what with all the ingredients we supposed to have until like 5 minutes before she go live. TT,
whoa, back it up,
I was hoping she started commenting because she may still be listening. That's why
jumping all over TT. Come on now.
That's why she said all that. Oh, wait a minute. Fat Guy with Guns is going live tomorrow night. What time, Zach?
What?
Oh yeah, monthly.
Yay. Good job, Zach.
Right. What time? But she might be going live. I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. Yes, y'all can try Frugal in the chat, and it'll drop your channel. 9 p.m. Cool. So 9 p.m. That Guy with Guns is going live.
Okay. That'll be after the chat. Yeah.
Yep. Zach, type Frugal in the chat so they can find your channel if someone's in here that's not following you already.
Oh yeah.
And then Sunday, maybe Tactical Skillionaire might be going live. And then
like that.
Because look, Skilly be playing us.
That's funny.
Skilly had 10 people in the live and he don't be in the live. He's like, damn, man. What happened?
That's funny.
You here talking.
Right. That part. So I don't know if he's going live or not, but a regular gun guy will be live Sunday night, right?
Yeah, he'll
Yep.
be live in 5 minutes too.
Oh yeah, he's going live in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll see y'all over there. So a regular gun guy will be live tonight. So you can check him out as well. Find out all about the regular gun meetup. Is that what it's called? The RGM. This is the
The
RGM.
RGS.
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 Regular gun. What's the A for?
Awards.
Oh, it's called the
regular gun award.
Award. Okay.
I saw it, Miss Shirley. I saw your message. I'm gonna message you back. So yes. And that's gonna listen. I'm already having FOMO.
Oh, real quick before y'all end out, I figure a good time for celebration. Shout out to Fat Guy with Guns for hitting 4,000 like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Zach.
Yes.
Nice.
Let me borrow like 1,000. Let me borrow like 1,000.
I know.
Let me hold a couple of them. Shout out to Erica.
Let me hold a little bit.
Yay.
Erica snuck 300 in there really quick.
Regular Gun Tubers Awards. Okay. Awesome. That's what it stands for. That yes, definitely. Congratulations. Hopefully we knock it well over that 4 to where it don't bounce back. You know how YouTube be. So y'all go over there and check out Fat Guy with Guns and check his content out, see what's going on over there. I think you'll enjoy, and then show up for the live tomorrow. But for tonight, your girl got to go to the potty because she been holding it and drinking this. I stopped drinking because it was so like I gotta pee. But everybody have a good night, and like I said, I'll see y'all over there. Whoever show up over there at a regular gun guy, you're gonna see me in the chat. That's what it is. So I will talk to y'all later. What Billy say?
I don't even know.
Nothing. We'll see you in a little while. I'm just trying to stall you out. Hey,
Because she got 3 more minutes, 2 more minutes.
You want to hear a joke?
Peace.
You want to hear a joke? You got a long joke.
He said, you gotta go. Gotta go.